To start with music, but I forgot, so I don't care. So be it. We're on. What's up, NBA Edits? How are you? Happy Friday, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. It's Dante Benuto, and we're going to talk about a little Season 5 likes and dislikes today. We're going to talk about Season 5 PTR, the things I love about it, things I don't like about it so much. We'll probably play some Season 4 with our viewers and hang out some. And yeah, it's looking forward to being a good Friday. I've been working mostly on the Barb and Rogue in the PTR. I haven't gotten into the Necro, but for a tiny bit, and I'm actually going to log it on right now, because I want to try seeing the Necro in a T100 in PTR 5 and see how that runs. What's up, Urja? What's up, Tebow? How are you guys doing? Rebel Patriot Angel, what's up? How are you? Great to see you again. Hey, thanks for the follow, Tebow. Hey, happy Friday. It's really great to see you all. We're just getting started, getting the show revved up, and I'm going to just start the show today with a T100 run or two on PTR 5 while we talk about the public test realm, what's been good about it, what's been bad about it. Hey, yeah, I'm a little early. I started up and then I forgot to put the music on, and I was just like, screw it, I'm just going to start the show. So I just started it. So be it. I don't have anybody on Twitch yet because nobody even knows I'm online, and I don't care. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha! We're just doing it like that today. I'm just getting myself on Twitch so I can see when I have commercials going and all that for the Twitch people. Yeah, I'm a little early today because Mrs. Benuto went out early. So sometimes when she's working or she's doing stuff, hey, Lydia, happy Friday. How are you? We're all about talking a little bit of Season 5 today. Josh, what's up, man? Great to see you, too. Happy Friday, brother. What's up, Jay Misen? Thank you for the follow. How are you, man? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. We're getting ready to talk about a little bit of Season 5 PTR likes and dislikes while we run some T100s in PTR 5 and kind of just catch up with some stuff, man. What's up, all you people? Thanks for joining. Rich, great to see you again. JW Home, what's up? Rivertown Creations, how are you? Thank you for joining, even if it's just for a second. Have you ever played a Nintendo Switch? If so, what's a good game for a beginner? Everyone plays Mario Kart on Nintendo Switch. And what's that other fighting game that everybody plays in Nintendo Twitch that's like amazing? It has all the Disney characters battling each other. You're sitting there enjoying a caramel iced coffee, strong, right on, strong like the wolf. I'm jealous too, man. Thank you for the shares, NBA Edits. I always appreciate you sharing it. What's my build on Necro? You're level 23. My build on Necro is Golem Minion, and this is actually the public test realm. I haven't tried the Necro yet. But what I've experienced and heard about so far is that the minions, I heard about this from Raxantarax, minions in Season 5. Hey, thank you, Amish. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. We're moving towards our follow goal. I thank you for the follows very much. They're very important to me. She's jealous because you have that strong iced caramel coffee, dude. That's why. What's up, Matt? 600, here we come. Thanks for the likes, you guys. And appreciate the follows and the likes from all of you. So what I've heard from Raxantarax is that minions are a lot more aggressive in Season 5 than they have been in the past. So we're going to test that out right now. And I'm going to talk a little bit. You'll get your caramel coffee at work, Lydia. Right on. Thank you for sharing the live, NBA Edits. I appreciate the shares very much. Hey, what's up, 321 Tomars? Brennan McCall, what's up? How are you? Thanks for stopping through. Great to see you. Happy Friday. What's Ethan McKean? Find a 120 vulnerable vote for me. Right on. I will. I'm not. When I'm on my rogue, I will look for you. That's when I'm most likely gonna find something like that, Ethan. JX Shade, what's up? How are you, man? Sick Maid, how are you? Thanks for stopping through. Great to see you. And thanks for swinging in through and staying for a second. What's up, Keaton Gibson? How are you? Great to see you. Happy Friday. Just watching the live go through. We had a lot of people sharing the live. NB Edits cranking the shares. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the shares. And appreciate all you guys being here with me on this happy Friday. I'm coming at you from Chicago, Illinois. I love Chicago. It's a great city. And it's a little bit rainy today, but it's all right. I was outside with my dog earlier, and my dog Benji, he really loves being outside. So anyway, Keaton Gibson, Sick Maid, Rich, what's up? Lydia, Josh, Rudy, Wolf, great to see all of you as always on this Friday afternoon. Thanks for being with me. All right, so let's try out the Necro here in the T100 of Season 5. And so far, I want to see if this is actually true, and will these guys be extra aggressive? The Golem supposedly has a leap ability now. Yeah, there it goes. He just saw him do it. Nice. So far I would say yes. They're definitely more aggressive. They fight. They are out ahead of me a little bit fighting. My Golem seems a lot more aggressive. He's not standing around. He's actually pounding on stuff. Sorry for spamming chat. Thank you for sharing, man. I appreciate that. You don't have to apologize for sharing the channel, man. I appreciate you helping me out, trying to get your friends to come to see the channel and get more followers, man. I appreciate that a lot. Josh, Wolf at one point pledged anybody that helps us get to 600 followers, he said by the next day, which was a very aggressive goal. But we want to get to 600 followers, so anybody who helps us get 600 followers, especially through sharing like that, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I want to reward. We would give you 100 million gold if you help us get to 600 followers by the end of the month, which leaves us 3 days. We got 3 days. Thank you for sharing the live, everybody. I appreciate that very much. If you like the show, if you like hanging out with me, you think your friends might like me too, that's a big ask. Because, like, I don't turn my friends on to anything unless I know it's really good. So if you think it's good, if you like it, share it with some people. Thank you so much for sharing and liking, getting the word out. I appreciate it very much. So today is a Season 5 mostly day. We'll probably play with viewers on Season 4 and play with Wolf and do some stuff. But today is mostly a Season 5 day, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Season 5 and some of the things I really like about Season 5 and some of the things that I don't like about Season 5 so far, specifically in the PTR, because obviously all this stuff is going to change before the season begins, right? They're not just going to leave everything the way it is. There's Animus somewhere. I left Animus laying on the ground. So I want to talk about Season 5 from a PTR perspective. What have been some of the highlights? What have been some of the lowlights of PTR? Why do I think it's going to be a good season? And what do I think will be crummy about it? So before I get into that, there's a few content creators that I have used a lot that I want to give a shout out to, because I've used builds of theirs. I have followed them. I've watched them. I learned from them. And I'm going to read them off just in a random order. Zario for Rogue, Xarrio on YouTube, Zario. Lucky Luciano is a great rogue. He has usually world firsts when new seasons come out. Dioxide, Dieoxide, sometimes builds for max roll, but he does a lot of rogue builds that are awesome. Para Gaming has some really good barb builds. You know, Rob2628, Raxantarax, Wudijo, those are obvious people that I follow. Dat Mods, those are some real obvious big streamers that everybody, knows who they are. But most importantly, out of all the people that I want to give a shout out to, the most important one is Cliptis, my clan leader, who is one of these geniuses who creates builds on his own. And he deserves the credit. He deserves to be ranked amongst those people. He recently was rated on his stream by Datmod, so he's getting he's starting to get that recognition. But I just want to give a major shout out to Cliptis dude, because first of all, he comes to the show, he comes in and kind of supports me, and he does his own builds. I've used his builds for all of my barbarians, and it's so much fun, dude. Keaton Gibson just started playing 2 days ago. Fun game so far. Right on. Welcome to the game, dude. I hope you like it. Which class are you playing first? What have you been doing in the game so far? That's awesome. Phil H, welcome. What's up? Great to see you, brother. How are you, man? AG, thank you for joining. I don't remember seeing you recently. You playing some Rogue? All right, Keaton. That's my favorite class to play. I'm going to actually definitely do some Rogue today. What's up, Ben? How are you? Welcome to the live. Just hanging out, doing some T100s while we talk about Season 5 PTR, what we like, what we don't like. I just gave a big shout out to some of my favorite streamers and content creators and build makers. And I think it's really important, if you're not one of these geniuses, I'm not one of these geniuses, dude. I ride on the coattails of the geniuses. I use their build. I'm not creating anything myself. Now, what I do is I take somebody else's build and then I make it my own. Based on the gear that I have, based on hey, there's a manual, and I still don't have the ability to do crit strike on my bar. What's up? I will assassinate you. Great to see you. Happy Friday. Thanks for dropping in the channel. It's great to have you along. John Newbaker, what's up? Hey, thanks for following, John. Appreciate that, man. Faz, what's up? You've reached your limit with your Flaybar Pit. 152. Congratulations, dude. That's amazing NBA edits. That's a very high ceiling. That's a very high ceiling. Even for post patch, that's a very high ceiling. Did you see in Season 5, Rob2628 had a crit for 4 point something? Hey, thanks for the follow, Keaton. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. There's the last word of eyes. Cliptis is an S tier at bar builds, no questions about it. He's my favorite barbarian builder. There's no one I follow more than Cliptis. And I trust more than Cliptis, actually, when it comes to that kind of stuff. Got to still level that glyph up, huh? No, I'm not using that. All the glyphs I'm using are leveled. Okay. So you saw T100 for the Necro translated quite well. And yeah, that's a crazy video that I watched it this morning and I was like, oh my God, 4.2 quadrillion. See, and that's the thing about, this is why I give these guys a shout out right now. Hey, what's up, Jay Lee? Great to see you, man. Wes Brandon, thanks for joining. What's up? How are you? Tony Alva, Prototype. What's up? How are you guys? Jay, Smiley Face Will, Alap. How are you guys? Thanks for joining. We have a pretty good live today. I wanted to give those guys a shout out, and especially Rob, because Rob always finds some thing in the PTR that is broken and exploits it to the nth degree. Last season, it was the Whirlwinds. He came with the Whirlwind Barb with the Dust Devils taking up the entire screen. That was Rob who made that up. Rob critted for 4.2 quadrillion with a Lightning Sorcerer last night. It's just like these guys are geniuses, dude. They're just incredibly smart in how they read, understand, and then can apply what they're reading to gear, Paragon boards, and skill trees all simultaneously. They think in 3 dimensions when it comes to Diablo 4, and it's very commendable. And if you don't, like if you're like me and you don't think on 3 dimensions in Diablo 4 like that, you're best served working off of a build and then wrapping the build around the gear and your skills and the way you like to play, rather than just using a meta, because they're building the meta around A, the gear that they have, and B, the way they like to play, and they are also incredibly intelligent about stacking stuff. But that's a whole nother story, right? Um, the smart thing they do is they understand all 3 of those aspects at the same time. My gear's going to complement my Paragon board and my glyphs, and all of that at the same time is going to work together with my skill tree. And the passive skills I get and the active skills I get with my skill tree, and how I go through using those points. It's really amazing how they're able to put all that together. So I just want to say thanks to those guys, because I've leaned on them so much for building the builds that I'm using, but especially Clip this most importantly. So here's a few things I really like about Season 5. Season 5 PTR. Here's the things I think are going to be awesome that people will really like. The first and most important, biggest, most noticeable change is not going to be noticeable to most people, but it will be noticeable to anybody who manages a clan, because clan management has changed, and it's a lot easier to manage your clan based on people's most recent activity. Right now, if you look at clan management, there's no way to tell when people last logged on, so you can't figure out who has been active in your clan versus who's not playing the game right now. And if you have a busy clan like we have a lot of people that want to get into our clan, and we can't figure out who's active on a daily basis versus who hasn't logged in 3 months. In Diablo 3, that was really obvious. It was a big missing point, and they fixed that. So Season 5 clan management will be so much easier for clan leaders. So that's one thing that I think will be a big positive change. The second thing is that I noticed that I like is this minion aggression that we just demonstrated on the Necromancer. So the minions are a lot more aggressive. They go out ahead of you and attack enemies. They're just more aggro, dude. There's no other way to put it. The minions are more aggro in Season 5. So if you run a Golem minion build, you're going to get a lot more aggro out of your, hey David, hey Amanda, hey Leo. Great to see you guys. Thanks for joining in. What's up, FGT? What's up, Chad Brewer? Great to see you, man. Just want to say hi to everybody. Terror Dreams, what's up? Thanks for joining. So minions are more aggressive, and if you play Golem Minion Necro, you're going to see your minions kind of attacking more aggressively than they have in the past. I would say that one of the things I like about Season 5 is it seems like Barbarian is still king. Barbarian still seems like Whirlwind BB is at the top of the boards. Personally, I don't really love playing Whirlwind BB. It doesn't work for me, dude. I don't like the starting and stopping of Whirlwind. It's just does not a smooth. I like a smooth, consistent. Maybe I have to just get hey, it's a get good issue. Maybe that's it. Could very well be. Hey, David, thank you for following, man. Appreciate that, brother. We're trying to get to our. Are we getting any more stash boxes in Season 5? I can't tell. I don't think so, though. But I really can't tell based on the way they have stash boxes, because what happens with this is they open up your whole entire. So your missed equipment here. And then, hey, thank you for the follow, Geo. Appreciate you, man. And then they just give you your old stash from your Eternal, plus whatever is last season withdraw only. So I can get if I want to get my Ubers out from last season that I had, I can get them out, plus my characters transfer. So I have all my Ubers from last season showing up here, right? Pretty cool. And by the way, isn't it cool how they look? That's another thing I love about this season. Watch this, dude. Watch this. Wait. I have to unfavorite it so I can drop it. Listen to this. You can't miss that. When you get an Uber, dude, you're going to know. Yeah, baby. If you miss that, you're not looking for it. Jacob Van Price, you beat Lilith last night, and you're going to thank me for the help with your gear and what to look for. You bet, Jacob. Congratulations. That's a huge victory, dude. You beat Lilith last night. There's not that many people who can say they beat Lilith on their own solo, not not having been carried through Lilith. And I'm not talking about when she was one-shottable. I'm talking about you have to go through all her mechanics, no matter how good your damage is, like it is right now. I know you, Chad Brewer. I've seen you carry people through Lilith. I know you can do it. Chad Brewer can do just about anything in the game as far as I've seen. He's got a great barbarian, dude. It's incredibly well built. So Barbarian is still king in Season 5, it looks like. Now, Druid's got some love, but it's still not enough, I don't think. James Lewich, you did it by yourself, too. Awesome, man. Congratulations, James. Jacob, you posted it on TikTok or on YouTube? I'll go check it out. Tom, what's up? Andrew Mitchell, what's up? Krishan, how are you? Great to see you, man. I really love seeing everybody in chat. Thank you for showing up and hanging out. Michael Maynard, great to see you. Thank you for being here. Caden Schrader, great to see you again. On both. Okay, cool. Tom, peace and metal. Right on. So Barb, I want to try this. So I'm not loving the Whirlwind Barb, dude. I'm not feeling the Whirlwind Barb. It's not my favorite build. All right, so other things that I like about Season 5. Rogue. Especially that Poison Dot Rogue is very viable. It's pushing. I did a 91 tier 91 pit earlier, no prob. And I don't have good gear, and I'm not masterworked up very high. And I just whomped it. So I like Rogue. I like where Rogue is headed, especially melee Rogue. And it's in particular that I know I've played the Poison Dot Rogue, and I'm sure that I'm going to be able to go into deep pits with it. I'm sure of it. Because it's not well built, but it's going deep already. Another thing I like about the Season 5 is tempering is going to be easier. Now, it's not fixed. We still need more help. We're going to brick things still. It's going to suck that in that regard. Yes. We still have some issues to deal with when it comes to tempering. But the good news is tempering is going to be easier because tempering manuals will have fewer choices. Instead of having 5 choices with a tempering manual, you'll have 3. So instead of a 20% chance to hit, you'll have a 33% chance to hit on any get. And so it gets easier in some of those ways. Thank you, Jacob. You only got back into D4 because you came across my stream and you haven't put it down since. I love that, man. Thank you so much for saying that. That makes me so happy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You enjoy my streams, and I appreciate and I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy having you here with me. Thank you very much for that, dude. I can't say it enough, but I love tempering. I do too, Josh. I'm not a gambler in life, but I love tempering. I love when I have something to temper. Scott Olson, what's up, man? Jay Redfield, what's up? William Emery, happy Friday. All of you guys, thanks for being here. Jason, thanks for being with me. Dakota, what's up? Nice, I like the name Dakota. Reaper of Riffs. Hey, Reaper of Riffs, I have riffs for you. I tuned to my guitar before the show today so I could pull off. And all that is C minor walk down to E minor. Very simple. Anyway, hi. So I love that name. um, can't say it enough, but I love tempering. I love tempering too. I think it needs to get a little bit easier in terms of people bricking. I hear way too much bricking. It's way too much bricking going on, and so one of the things I don't like about season 5 that I'll kind of throw in a little early, I'll get to, is the drop rates are lower. You don't see as much gear. So if you're bricking a lot of items and you don't get a lot of items dropping to have another chance to replace those bricked items, it kind of sucks, right? So yeah, I know you know all about bricking, brother. And so they're making it so that you're not going to I could call me the yellow brick road this season. You could line the yellow brick road with bricks that I have bricked this season, no doubt. Found a triple GA ring for crit, resist, and health, but bricked it on trash. Ugh. Triple crit, triple GA too. We could be brick brothers, brick breakers. So yeah, so tempering should be a little bit more easy to do next season. You should have more hits than you're getting now. Also, I like next season that I will be able to temper critical strike with my barb. I won't have to level up a rogue just to brick Tebow is when you have an item that's really good and then you go to temper it and you don't get the tempers you want and then it's no good. Like, for example, you get a really good hammer and then you have damage while berserking on it instead of crit strike damage. Like this one, for example. That's called a brick. Yeah, and it happens. You get 5 opportunities to get it right. And if it happens over and over and over and over and over again that you're wrong, you get the wrong one, and you brick the item, you make it useless. Rubia Garcia, how are you? Great Friday to you. John Gauthier, happy Friday. John Smith, thanks for joining. Great to see you, man. Oh, hey, we got donut from John Smith. Thank you. Riffs for gifts. Riffs for gifts, everybody. There you go. Riffs for gifts, baby. We had to go way up on the neck for that one. We had to go way. You feel like they need to change the math. It feels bad tempering the same affix and percentages. Yeah, so I think multiple times in a row, exactly right, because like it doesn't. Sometimes it sticks on the same thing and doesn't move. Right? You do it 3 times and you get the exact same thing 3 times in a row. It seems like the weighting should be a little bit more random than it is. You got plus damage for all 5 of your tempers yesterday. I got everything I was looking for on my rogue when I did my rogue, dude. Hey, what's up, Biggs? You're headed to Santa Cruz with the fam for a weekend getaway. That sounds wonderful. Great to hear it, Biggs. Santa Cruz is amazing. I got married myself in Santa Barbara. And I went to a wedding in Montecito once. And that's a beautiful area, the whole California coastline, man. Santa Cruz. You're from Ventura originally, right on. I was in a band that was headquartered in Thousand Oaks, California, which is not too far from Ventura. You live up by Sacramento now, right on, by the state capital. How do you like it? Cow patty land up there. John Smith, thank you for the likes. We're at 3.8K likes a half hour into the show. Let me think about that. So it'd be times 5. That's not record pace, but it certainly would be in the top 10 if we continue at this pace. It's hot. Yes, it's very hot up there. California was hot in general, every place I went. Even when I was in San Francisco, it was hot, as I remember it. Shelton Anderson, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for joining the live. Happy Friday. Hope you are well. Big Mike 55366, what's up? Thanks for hanging around. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. So, gonna get on the Rogue because I want to show you Rogue T91 and beyond, actually. But I need to just drop this Harlequin's Crest in the bank so I can do it because I need the Harley. I need the Harley to get that done. Diablo Testo, my test Rogue. Dante Testo. So, here's another thing I like about, we were going through the likes of Season 5. So I said clan management get better. Minions are more aggressive. Barb is still king. Rogue is viable, especially melee Rogue is viable. And I know I'm going to be able to go into deep pits with this character that I'm on right now. Tempering has gotten fairer and easier. I'll be able to temper critical strike damage on my Barb without leveling a Rogue to do it. The World Boss, this is a new one. The World Boss, I don't know if you guys have seen any video of World Bosses in Season 5. But, yes, I can, Bismax Alec. I sure can. Bismix Alec. I can. I'm currently in the PTR at the moment, but if you are going to hang out for a few minutes, I'll hop over and boost you. What's up, John Doe 9100? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. So, World Bosses, 8 well-geared tunes took over a minute to kill the World Boss. So that means your average 12 probably going to take maybe, 5 minutes to kill a World Boss. No, you're just asking if it's still possible. So it is possible, Bismix Alec, but it doesn't go as fast. Like, you can't do it in an hour and a half or less. You can go from 1 to 50 in about an hour, and then it's going to take you some time to get from 50 to 100. Like I'm talking 7 to 10 hours probably to get from 50 to 100 if you're doing it right. But with boosting. Sure, of course, man. Of course. So they make it so you can and I think it's going to get faster actually in Season 5. What I haven't done this season is try to level up on my own. I've just taken the Hundro boosts and tried to test things out at level 100. But leveling is also supposed to get much, much faster in Season 5, so it may, Bismixalac, it may get even easier to do in Season 5 than it has been in previous seasons. The jury's still out on that. So the world bosses are now a challenge to do. And then the last thing I'll put on my list of things I like about Season 5 so far is kind of got an asterisk on it because I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to like it. But it's the Infernal Compasses. What's up, Gizzy? Happy Friday. Toaster Time, how are you, man? Thanks for being here. Braylon, what's up? Happy Friday. It's really good to have you all with me. Infernal Compasses so far are fun, but I can see them becoming monotonous very quickly. I can see them becoming kind of like annoying or just monotonous. So I'll put that down as a like because I've done it a few times and I've enjoyed it, but I could also see that turning into kind of a monotonous activity. And it might be kind of cool to do pit, infernal, just to keep things fresh, end game wise. But that's it for the likes. So I'll go through the list. Clan management got easier. Minion aggression got more. Minions got more aggressive. Barbarians are still king. I love melee rogue. It feels viable. I'm going to enjoy it to the end game. Tempering has gotten easier to do. You'll be able to do critical strike damage on your barbarian without leveling up a rogue. World bosses have become a challenge again, so that it's actually be fun to kill the world boss. What's up, Virginia Wilson? And Infernal Compasses are a new mechanic that could be really fun in the game if it doesn't get monotonous and boring. So that's for my likes. Now let's talk about dislikes. A couple of things I think could be better and should have been better. What's up, Shadow Man? How are you? The first dislike I'd like to pull out is the drop rate on manuals. Blaine Connolly, how are you? Happy Friday. Trev, what's up, man? Big JRC, how are you? Happy Friday. Great to see you. Happy. I'm just going through my likes and dislikes for Season 5. Trayvon Brooks, what's up? Happy Friday, man. Thank you so much. And thanks for the follow, Virginia Wilson. I appreciate that. Happy Friday to you. By the way, my name's Dante Benuto. I'm coming at you from Chicago. Hey, Trayvon, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Pimp named Thomas, happy Friday. My name's Dante Benuto. I'm coming at you from Chicago, and I play games on TikTok and Twitch every Friday or every weekday, Monday through Friday, from 1:30 p.m. until 5 o'clock Central Time. So thanks for being with me. I appreciate you very much. And thanks for the follows. I especially appreciate those because I would hope to see you again. I'm glad you're here today, but I hope to see you next week too. So we played Diablo 4 today. Usually we play Diablo 4. What's up, Brandon V? It's great to see you. Today we're playing Diablo 4, but we play all kinds of games, and we'll probably be doing some Elden Ring at some point because I can't wait to play that game. But right now we're on the Rogue, and we're going through some of the Season 5 Diablo 4 likes and dislikes. I've already gone through a whole long list of likes. I'm going to just hit a couple of dislikes. And when I say these dislikes, remember that the dislikes are being applied to the public test realm. This isn't stuff that is necessarily going to make it to the live server when Season 5 launches. Okay? So don't think that because I dislike it now, you're going to hate it when Season 5 launches. Don't think that. Because some of this stuff will change. Some of this stuff will definitely change. So the drop rate on manuals stinks. And what I expected was when they boosted us that we'd get all the manuals so I could immediately begin to test out what it's like to temper crit strike on a barbarian for the first time without using a rogue to do it. And I don't have the manual, and I still don't have it after many play hours. So the drop rate on manuals is a little dumb, especially since you're trying to get me to test it out. I can't test it if you don't give me the manual. And if you're trying to test out drop rate on manuals, let me tell you, you need to fix it because it sucks. Okay, that's number one dislike. It probably won't make it to live, right? We might get manuals dropped for us again, and there'll be a better drop rate. I don't know, but I don't like the drop rate right now. I don't like the drop rate of ether in the infernal realm. When you use an infernal compass and you get in there and you start killing stuff, the ethers drop like 1 at a time, 2 at a time. I'm in there 7 minutes. I got 110 ether. It takes 250 to open a chest. I'm not committing to 25 minutes of killing wave after wave after wave after wave of stuff so I can get one GA item out of a 250 ether chest. So they need to fix the drop rate, either increase the amount of ether that drops or decrease the amount of ether it takes to open a chest. But the ether drop rate, the whole infernal thing, is a broken kind of a deal right now. Again, I doubt it makes it to live. Hey, what's up, Aramusha? It's great to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Right on, man. Great to see you. Yo. Happy Friday, man. So the drop rate of ether needs to be fixed in order for the infernal compasses to be more give you more of an output, you know, more squeeze for the juice. You've been helping people in Diablo 3, right on, man. That's really great. Diablo 3 is a great game. It's one of my favorites. I played it many hours. Um, Also, the drop rate of everything loot-wise, I think it needs a tiny buff. I'm seeing less loot drop, and since you're still able to, like I referred to earlier, since you can still potentially brick items, you don't want that. Dude, are we playing season 3 before the season ends? I don't know, dude. I'm really locked. I could see doing a day of D3 for sure. Um, you've been helping people in Diablo 4. Oh, well, D3 is still great. And Vienna's on Twitch. What's up, Vienna? You just want to get to 2K Paragon. Well, we can do that, dude. I can hop on the Crazy Chicken and we can do some of that. Hey, Queen Caroline, what's up? Happy Friday. How are you? Thanks for stopping by the live. Great to have you. Um, so we're just going over a quick list of pros and cons, things I like and dislike about Season 5 PTR. And we're on the list of cons right now. So I don't like the drop rate on manuals. I don't like the drop rate on ether, and I generally think the drop rate on loot just needs an overall buff. Overall buff. I also would say game speed. And Vienna, you'll love this one because you've inspired me on this one. I think they need to increase game speed universally by at least 5%. Just everything needs to move 5% faster, minimum, maybe 10%, just to get it so that it feels like there's flow in the game and the game's moving. I want it to be faster. I want it to move, and more like an arcade style feel, like Vienna has talked about. It's the main reason Vienna hates this game is because it feels really slow. Thank you, Jacob Utermark. I appreciate the follow. Thank you, man. Great to see you. Appreciate that. Bathing, Guy Harper, thank you for joining the live. Great to see you very much. Happy Friday. Thanks very much. So the overall game speed universally, I would just like to see sped up so that monsters, bosses, and we move faster so that everything is faster. Anthony S., I get tons of loot doing Helltide boss. Yes, you do get tons of loot doing the Helltide boss. There's no question about that. Especially if you put Baneful Hearts in, you're going to get pieces of loot. Usually I get tons of loot, but the loot is not good. Yes, but that's RNG. I'm not going to ever complain about RNG. Only reason I said I feel like loot needs a boost is because tempering is so hard to get right that you're going to need more pieces of loot to get your tempering where you want it. So if you're going to make tempering as hard as you've made it, you've got to make loot accessible so that people can get another piece of loot once they brick one. Your bleeds were hitting Zier for 300 million each tick, then a 1.3 billion tick. Right on, man. That's fair. Tempering is BS. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I like tempering. I think tempering for me so far, and this is just only my experience, and I've been lucky. But tempering has been the right amount of suffering and the right amount of orgasmic happiness of hitting the right stuff. When tempering goes well, it feels fantastic. When tempering goes wrong, you feel angry, and there's no in between. There's no, oh, I'm okay with that. You're either elated because you got what you wanted, or you're furious because you didn't. So I don't know that there's a whole lot they can do other than make tempering easier to hit what you want, and they have done that. It's very painful bricking a good roll. Tempering still needs work, but they have done some work to improve tempering, so it's not like it hasn't been addressed. Hey, what's up, Sinister on X? How are you? Thank you for the follow so much. I appreciate that follow, man. Thank you so much. Ed Dragon, how are you? I just want to acknowledge a few people. Seth Berger, Sinister, thank you for that follow. Josh, 7200, appreciate you, man. AG, Hunter, Anthony S, Biggs, Jacob, Rich, Josh, and Wolf, thanks for being here. I appreciate all y'all very much. Thank you for the likes. We're up to 7.8K likes, 45 minutes into the show. That's really, really great pace. Anthony S., thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. However, you've spent some serious coin on items to brick them. Yep, if you're a trader and you have bought and sold items, buying an item and then bricking it probably feels a lot worse than picking up an item off the ground that you got from killing a monster and bricking that. I'd rather brick an item I picked up off the ground any day than brick an item I bought. Drew Pruitt, welcome to the live. Thank you. Pops, thank you. Welcome to the live. Anthony Machia, happy Friday. Great to see all of you hanging out, doing some D4 action. We're just talking through some things we love and don't love about Season 5 PTR. We're just talking about drop rates and tempering, needing some work. Another thing I don't like about the PTR is that it's PC only. And I don't think they're going to be able to really fix that. I know they want to. I've heard them talk about it in the Fireside chat where they said, hey, we want PTR to be accessible for everybody, not just PC users. But I think it's really hard to port a public test realm, a temporary thing like that, to all those different ports and then also update it, as the game goes by. Hey, thank you for the coins, Hunter. Thanks for the Tiny Diny. I don't know if you know this, but we have a song specifically for the Tiny Diny when that comes out. So it's... Tiny Diny. That's the Tiny Diny song, bro. Thank you for the Tiny Diny. I appreciate that. These guys really just like to hear me say Tiny Diny. They think it's funny when I say it. Hey, Anthony, yes, thank you, buddy. I'm only gifting the dino from now on. Well, we do what's called riffs for gifts. So all the gifts get a riff, but the Tiny Diny in particular gets its own particular song. And that's why that one is special. It has its own tune. But all the gifts will get a riff. We love riffs for gifts. At some point, I'm going to set my electric guitar up over here so I don't have to use the acoustic, and then we'll play some real stuff. But for now, we're going to keep it to the acoustic. Right on. Tiny Tiny is my favorite. Right on, Josh. Take it to Broadway. I live in Chicago. We don't have they have a theater district, but they don't have like a Broadway. I like acting. I would do acting. If I didn't have a face like this, I'd be a good actor. I can act on the radio. I'll play voice acting. I could do cartoon characters pretty good probably. But as far as acting in person, I don't think anybody would pay me to get in front of people and act. Pain Gorger's Gauntlets with the lowest possible roll. No, thank you. All right, so let's go into Pit. This is Rogue. Oh, and here's the last negative. The last thing I'm going to say that I dislike about Season 5. The Pit bosses are broken. So the way Pit bosses work in Season 5 so far, at least in the public test realm, you go in there, no problem with the trash, you can clear right through it. You get to the boss. You start killing the boss's health isn't going down until he kills you. Once he kills you and then you re-enter, the boss's health will drop just like it used to in Season 4 and everything will be cool. But until you die to the boss is nigh invincible. I'll demonstrate. We'll do a T91, and I'll show you. Two Twins game, what's up? How are you? Happy Friday. Welcome to the live. Thank you for being here with me. Appreciate you. Tevis Lugo, happy Friday. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a T91 riff in, is that on purpose or a bug? I think it's a bug, Biggs, but I don't know. Because they didn't fix it. I thought they were going to patch it. You had trouble leveling your rogue. You felt too squishy. In Season 5, you will feel less squishy. I can tell you so far in Season 5, my rogue, and I'll demonstrate it because it is less squishy. There's no doubt about it. I don't have a lot of health either. I only have 31,000 health, which is not a lot. This is a pit 91. It's not a high, super high pit, but it's high enough to test it out. This is PTR. This is Season 5 PTR. And we're just doing Poison Dot Rogue. As you can see, I've got Puncture. I'm using Flurry. And all my other stuff is movement. Shadow Step, Dash, Caltrops, and Smoke Grenade for elite packs. So I'm mostly on my mouse buttons for I'm only on my mouse buttons for damage. And then basically my movement is all on my left hand. And it's a fun style to play. You can really move around pretty well. I've got good speed. And as you can see, I'm not really squishy at pit 91. Now I'm not killing that fast either. You can see I'm not like exactly way ahead of the timer. I'm also holding back a little bit because I'm talking while I'm playing. Now I'll just kind of start to try to flow. Hey, thank you so much for the coins. I'll have to play the Tiny Diny song for you after this pit run. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that, man. The Tiny Diny gift has its own song attached to it that I play. So I'll play it for you as soon as I'm done in this pit. Yeah, if it was on purpose, if it wasn't on purpose, I would have thought they would have fixed it, Biggs. I don't know why they left it in. Because they did do a patch. It's not like they didn't patch the game. Hunter sent Tiny Diny. Thank you. I got to play the Tiny Diny song for 2 verses now. As soon as this is done, I'll hit it. Tiny Diny. Thank you for the Tiny Dinies, you guys. I appreciate the gifts very much. They help me keep doing what I'm doing while I'm doing what I'm doing. Another Tiny Diny. Now we'll have to go through 3 verses of Tiny Diny. You'll know what I mean when I play it. Whoa. That was the first time I came close to dying. Did you notice that? That was the first time in a half a dungeon I came even close to dying. Let's make it 4. The whole rest of the show will be dedicated to guitar instead of the game. At this rate, yeah. But you can see the rogue is solid, dude. It's not really squishy. I'm standing right in here and taking all this stuff to the face. Pit 91, no problem. So if you're excited about rogue for next season, you should be. if you like playing melee rogue, I love playing a melee rogue, dude. I don't want to play pen shot, rapid fire. Not that there's anything wrong with those builds. They're great builds. It's just not my style. I played ranged rogue for 12 years in D3, and I enjoyed it. Now I want to play melee rogue. I want to, ooh, that was a nice execute. I don't want to be squishy when I'm doing it. Yes, the glyphs are maxed out. Glyphs are maxed out. And I'm using a Season 4. I'm not even using a real Season 5 build. I'm using a Season 4 Poison Dot Rogue build. And it's working. You need something that can take a hit. You enjoy being up close and not worrying about every shot. That's right. You need that. You need the confidence as a rogue to stand in there face-to-face, toe-to-toe, and do damage. It's really important. What's up, Gojo? Great to see you again. Happy Friday. What's up, man? Sinister on X, man. What do you play? What class do you play? Ooh, I looked down at chat and didn't see that I was standing in damage. Hey, thanks, Chase. Appreciate that, man. It was going good until I looked away. And it should be more damage. I'm not masterworked. No, this is Poison Dot. Poison Dot with Andariels. No, I'm playing PTR. Yeah, this season. Oh, you're playing Heartseeker. Okay. You're responding to me. Right on. Yeah. No, I figured it out. Because I was looking. I looked down and looked away. I had to figure out that it was you responding to me. I'm a little slow, dude. Right on. What's your highest pick clear with the Heartseeker Rogue? Oh, that was a bad Caltrops. There's a better one. I need a better Caltrops. See how the boss isn't dying? So here's my demo. Look, the boss is prone. I'm killing it a little bit, but it's not dying really. See this? I've been pounding on it. It's a quarter down. Now, if I die and come back in here, this boss will die in an instant. Eric Craven, what's up, man? All right, so I purposely died. Now watch how fast this boss dies now that I have died. Frostbite Delights, what's up? I love that name. Thanks for joining. DP17, what's up? Thanks for joining. Watch how fast this boss goes down now. He's not invincible anymore. Well, I am not either, apparently. That wasn't a very good demonstration. So, what's supposed to happen, Hunter, is the first time when I was trying to kill him, he wasn't dying. But now that I've died, he takes damage. He takes normal damage. Remember how long it took me to get him down in the previous attempt? I couldn't get past a quarter. Now watch him drop. Don't stand in that. Or that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway. Oh. To fix it, walk in and immediately out, then enter. What's up, Nico? How are you? Anonymous 805508, thank you for that. To fix it, walk in and immediately out, then re-enter. There you go. That is the answer. Now, the other answer is don't die. Don't die to mechanics. I don't even know what just happened to me on that one. But we're done anyway. I'm behind the 8 ball here. Did it earlier. Taking a quick 15-minute break from work, right on. Great to see you, Nico. Thanks for stopping through. All right, so we're done with the pit. We promised the Tiny Diny song, and it's times 4. Where's my pick? I need the pick. At least it'll sound better with the pick. Tiny Diny. Tiny Diny. Tiny Diny. Tiny Diny. Yeah! There's the Tiny Diny times 4 with extra oomph at the end. Oh, that's why I wasn't able to complete this. My gear was busted and I didn't notice. Thanks for telling me, you guys. Finally got big boy gold last night. You made a big sale? Oh, yeah, 9.5 bill. That's a big sale. That's a huge sale. That'll change your whole life right away. I typically play Shadow Twisting Blades, but I thought I would try Ranged Rogue this season. Sinister, that Twisting Blades is my favorite build in the game. It is how I level my first character of every season is with Twisting Blades, and the first build I made on here, on the PTR, was Twisting Blades. I was very disappointed with Twisting Blades in its current state on both Season 4 and on Season 5. Not pleased at all with the state of... Thank you, by the way, Drew Pruitt, for the Tiny Dinies. I appreciate them. Hunter, also, thank you for the Tiny Dinies. Appreciate them very much. And as you guys know, we always do the Tiny Diny song. No, so they haven't fixed it for 5. Well, no, they did. They buffed it. But it doesn't. It still doesn't feel... It just doesn't feel powerful, dude. It doesn't feel smooth. It doesn't feel powerful. What I think they should do is go back to having 3 rotations with Twisting Blades and having it hit 3 times the way it did when it first came out. Yep. And Dario's Puncture Rogue is my build this season. That's super cool. That's what I'm using right now on this character. Nico is on Dario's Puncture. I call it Poison Dot because it's really about damage over time. I feel so weak in pits, I haven't changed anything. Confused. You mean Season 4 on your Barb? I'd be surprised to see that, Wolf, because you've been... I saw you yesterday pounding Zir down in split seconds when we couldn't even down him with you not in the group, so I don't know what's going on. Should run Poison Trap, nice damage boost. The build that I have currently calls for Smoke Grenade, but I think it's kind of interchangeable. You could run Poison Trap, you could run grenades, or you could run, what's the other one that I'm thinking of? Can't think of it right now. Oh, Concealment. You kind of have a choice. So you think the damage boost from Poison Trap would be better? Well, plus then you got to take the passives that help you with traps too in order to maximize that, Nico. But yeah. What kind of Barb was Wolf yesterday? Yes, he was his Bash Barb. And he was a huge help. And he's feeling like he's weak in pits for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe I should get on my Bash Barb and see if I feel weak in pits. Bleed Bash? I don't know, Wolf. Are you Bleed Bashed? I think he is. I think he's Temperford Crit. I was surprised I wasn't able to actually complete that dungeon. Kind of a little pissed. I did it earlier. Virginia Wilson, thanks for hanging around for a while. I really appreciate you. User 6366, thanks for hanging around. Appreciate that. Thank you for hanging around and being here. This time I am going to complete this damn dungeon. Damn it. I'm not taking this lying down. Executed. The execution function is awesome. There it is right there. The execution mechanic comes from my Paragon board. Whoa. I got walled. Got trapped inside a wall. Any recommendations for a Heartseeker rogue around level 80? So I'd have to see your armor, and I'd have to see your Paragon board. But the three questions I always ask of everyone are your Paragon glyphs at 21? Are you armor capped? And are you at full resist? Those are the three first things that you got to accomplish, even at level 80. Is get armor capped, get resistance capped, and get your Paragon glyphs all the way up to 21, the ones you're using. Yeah, so much easier said than done, no doubt. But you got to work up to it. At least resistance cap is... Well, so you can accomplish a lot through the Paragon boards with your resistances. And then fill in the rest with gems. Ooh, that hurt. Oh, don't stand there. And then with Heartseeker, what I would say is what's important is positioning. When you go into a room, you want to try to line everything up so you're hitting... I mean, you're hitting everything from across the screen anyway, but positioning's important with any ranged rogue, I think, even Heartseeker. You want to maximize hitting as much as you can with your Heartseeker and have it go through and pierce and continue on to other mobs. So anything you can do to stack mobs or position yourself to where you're in a line of mobs, the better you are. You can't... I find the right GA for my gear anymore. For my build, I feel like giving up. It's been weak. You can't find. Well, have you considered trying to buy it? Or trade for it, gods? That's the other solution that you have. If you're trying to play only with stuff that drops for you, expect to have only one GA stuff a lot. Because getting the right 2 GA, yep. Exactly, gods. Okay, so you know what's up, dude. You got to play the game. You got to get lucky, have something drop that you can sell for a lot, and then you can buy your gear. That's the best way to go. Oh, that was stupid to stand there. A lucky hit chance. Get it on your rings, get it on your amulet, get it on your helmet. Now, I bet you, user 6366, that you're using the Harlequin crest. And because of that, you're costing yourself some lucky hit chance. So that's that may be part of the deal. Is Flurry the move in Season 5? I think it's yes. Puncture Flurry. Am I in the right side of the dungeon here? Yeah, I believe so. I don't know if I did this right. Did I go backwards? It feels like at DP17. I haven't gotten to play much else. I played a little Twisting Blades when this PTR began. I was not enthused with it at all. It didn't do enough damage. It didn't feel strong. I switched to the Andariel's Poison Rogue, and it feels very strong. So take it for what it's... Take that with the 2 cents it's worth. Should I just look to buy, trade, and a helmet with lucky hit chance instead? I think so. Or try to get one to drop. If you need lucky hit chance, the best place to get it that you probably don't have it right now is on your helmet. If you're using Harlequin's Crest, you're giving up some lucky hit. So you have to have it on your rings, you have to have it on your amulet instead if you want to use the Harlequin's Crest. You have an issue where you pop Iron Skin and it doesn't work, then you get one shot. That's beyond me. I knew I came back into the wrong side of the dungeon. Faceless, what's up, man? Great to see you. How are you? What's up, man? Fallen Heavens, how are you? Thanks for joining the live. I appreciate having you here. Thanks for sticking around for a few. KR Gibbs, what's up? How are you? Thanks for sticking around the live for a few minutes. Great to see you. Happy Friday. Just doing a little Pit 91 in Season PTR Season 5 Public Test Realm. Trying to make it work. Trying to make the rogue work. Oh, no. Another vacation with no Diablo. Hey, do you guys know, is it possible to connect your Diablo 4 account on Xbox with your Blizzard? Like, would it be... I'll be able to sign in to my Diablo account on my Xbox, right? I might have to play some Xbox I might have to play some Diablo on my Xbox. But my Mrs. Benuto has graciously offered to let me bring a gaming, let me use her laptop while we're on vacation to try to stream. So I might not be stuck in your situation. Should be able to connect my account through the Xbox. Right on. I don't own the game on Xbox. I'd be playing it through Game Pass, though. Does it matter? Yeah, I figure you can with the Blizzard account. But I don't know because I don't own the game on Xbox. Yeah, seriously. I'll probably, if I do stream during my vacation, it will be sporadic. Because my highest priority is spending time with my family. When I go there, I want to spend time with my niece and nephews and my wife. Yeah, see, the boss is not really, she's dying a little bit, but she's not really dying. If I let myself get killed, I'll let myself get killed here. You took the kids camping till the 11th, right on. My niece and nephews are growing up so fast. Oh, I forgot to walk out. I forgot to walk in and out. That was dumb. I got killed instead. See how much faster she dies, though? It's not even funny, dude. She doesn't stand a chance. 91, mine. Just got a Link Battle.net account, and it works fine with Game Pass. Okay, thank you so much, Sinister on AX. Appreciate that. You were able to run Pit 101 without little to no shouts, but now you have no idea. When that happens to me, Alpha, usually the reason is because I forgot to put my Harlequin crest on. Virginia Wilson, are you playing Diablo 4? And if so, which class do you play? Do you play Barbarian or Rogue, or what do you do? Hamcat, thanks for joining. How are you? Happy Friday. Joe Bros, 52, happy Friday. You sent me a clip? Okay, thanks, Alpha. I'll watch it. I'll keep an eye on it. Let's see. So I should have some Neath Iron now. Stats and mats. 100 Neath Iron. So that will become 300 Ingolith, and then I can use it to upgrade my gear. See, so this rogue just did a tier 91, and it's not masterworked, even up to 8. I have it masterworked 6 of 12, not even on all the spots. No, 6 of 12 on all the spots. I wonder if there was a hotfix or something, Demon. No, there's nothing in my bags worth keeping.
An equitable transaction.
Dex Max Life I already have. Okay, cool. Bosses, you're doing great. Pit is just weird. Yeah, I wonder, Wolf, if there was some kind of a patch or hotfix that they put through that we don't know about for Pit in Season 4. I don't know. T. Ponson, what's up? How are you? Happy Friday. Joey Travers, happy Friday. Thanks for joining the live. Great to see you. So we did a couple of rogue runs on Pit 91. I should try out the Bash Barb. Now that I know what I know. There's some blood. There's a shackle. Wasn't expecting that. A couple of jars of distilled fear. Oh, I'm sure I could do 100 now. T100. I don't need to, though. What's up, Nanto? How are you? Thanks for joining. 6MG, welcome back. Great to see you. Happy Friday. You might just be going crazy. Well, it could be. It could, but I've felt that myself before, so don't take it. Yes, it is PTR. Season 5 PTR. Leave game. I want to get the Bash Barb in the PTR. So I was just using my rogue with the Andariel's poison build. And now I'm going to switch to my Bash Barb and see how viable it is with the Bash Cleaves being nerfed as hard as it has been nerfed. Ultimate F250, what's up? Happy Friday. Thanks for swinging through. I got to sell a few things before I go. Why did I keep these pants? Cut to the bone. I know why I kept that. And that. 2 cut to the bone necks.
An equitable transaction.
Percent strength, but nothing else. You know, I need cut to the bone in my life. That's the problem. What are the good builds going into PTR? Whirlwind Dust Devil Barb. For sure. I've tested that, and it works great if you like Whirlwind. For Rogue, I would say Andariel's Poison Rogue is the cat's pajamas right now. With Lightning Sorcerer, there is something completely broken. No, Whirlwind got buffed for Season 5. Whirlwind is buffed for Season 5. It's very good. I just don't like playing it because I don't like this. I don't like the choppy play feeling. The play style is choppy to me. But it works. I have a Whirlwind Barb. I've done Pit 101 with it, no problem. Still the same build as this season. The one that I used is, however, there are updated builds for Whirlwind that are PTR builds that Rob 2628 has put out. So the build I used is the same build as this season. And in fact, my build is crappy because I don't have critical strike tempering on my gear for my Whirlwind Barb, which you need. And I still was able to do Pit 101 no problem. So Whirlwind is very good. Whirlwind's definitely still on the menu. Rogue. Andariel's Poison Rogue still on the menu. Lightning Sorcerer. Rob 2628 demonstrated a crit for 4.2 quadrillion damage. Something is broken with Lightning Sorcerer that he knows about. He always figures something out, dude. That guy's a genius. As far as Diablo IV, he's a three-dimensional thinker. He understands the synergies between gear. Hey, what's up, Modest? How are you? Great to see you. He understands the synergies between gear, Paragon, board, and skill tree very well. He sees through. He sees through all the stuff. Yeah, nope. Well, they may have nerfed the Paragon Bleed for the Whirlwind, but the Dust Devil still works great. Sitting at home for the weekend, Modest? Right on. You're good? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right, we're going to try to run a Pit 91 with this guy. Cerberus Gods, happy Friday. What's going on? Thanks for swinging through. Chris, thanks for swinging through. What's up? How are you, man? What about Necro and Druid? Necro, so Necro, one of the things that's on my likes list for PTR 5 is Necro minion aggro. Your minions are much more aggressive in Season 5 than they have been in past seasons. So if you like a minion golem Necro build, you're going to really like the new season. It's a viable build, and it the minions do better. I did not get to my follower. We're still working on the follower goal. I've got 3 days to get another 36 likes, or 36 followers. So we're not there yet. The real long-term goal is to get to 1,000 and above. But we're taking it in bites. See, Bash Cleaves just doesn't do as much damage as it used to. It's been nerfed into the ground. So I can't clear rooms as fast as I used to be able to clear them. Druid, I do not know. Druid, I can only go by speculating on what I've heard. Druid has been buffed hard, but still needs love. Druid is still not the meta.
I need more time.
Necro, however, feels pretty good. Yeah, I can't down Bash Cleaves damage has been nerfed. If you see Bash Cleaves for 68% in Season 4, that'd be 168 or 268%. It's a ridiculous number. The Rogue's going great, man. And Andariel's Poison Rogue is a great rogue build. It works great this season. See, I'm ahead of the timer, but I'm not really dominating this dungeon. This is a tier 91. I was farming tier 101 in Season 4 with this exact same character. No changes. Everything exactly the same. Season 4, farming T101 in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Season 5, can't even really farm 91 efficiently. So your bash is nerfed. Now there's another way to make bash good in Season 5. I just haven't done it yet. Season 5, Modest. We're playing PTR right now. See how long it's taken me to do this in Season 5? It's ridiculous, dude. I think I can do this faster with the Rogue, honestly. I mean, I'm tanky as hell. Like, what do I have too much of that my damage is so low? Zach Van Camp, happy Friday. Thanks for swinging through, brother. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Whoa. That was a big pull. Yeah, my Rogue is faster. The Rogue moves faster, it kills faster. It's equally tanky. Rashawn Wallace, what's up, man? Happy Friday. Aaron Dawson, thanks for joining. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Codester, how do you get your weapons to do dual? I'm using Bash, and the only thing you've been able to use is... I'll show you in just a minute. Oh, I gotta walk out. Nope, can't walk out. So we'll die. I'll show you as soon as this pit is over, Codester. It's pretty easy to do. Are you on PC or are you on a console? Hello, Acolyte. Great to see you. How are you? Yeah, my Rogue is stronger than this character, dude. My Rogue is stronger than my Bash Barb at this point. It's not even close, actually. It kind of sucks. I'm really disappointed in this. This is 91, Michael. Or Mythical, I'm sorry. This is Season 5, though. We're playing in the public test realm Season 5. And I'm on Pit 91. Doing good, just finishing off the day. Okay, Codester, let me show you how to do this. So the question was, how do I get to dual wield on Bash? So the first thing is, for me, I'm on a PC, so I hit S, which brings up my skills menu. I hover over with my mouse, the bash skill, and then I scroll down, and it lets me choose which do I want. Do I want to use my dual wield? Then I can cycle the weapon. If I hit my middle mouse button, I can use my main hand mace, or I can use my dual wield. And that's how you can change it. Does that make sense, Codester? Can you see that? Do you know how to bring this menu up? I'm assuming you're still here. You think you've gotten to pit 64 so far? Right on. Gods, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that follow very much. Thank you. Right on. 35 people to go to hit our goal. Oh, China, Frank, wow. Thank you so much. Stargale, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're smiling. China, thank you so much for the follow. Rainbow Rammer, what's up, man? Great to see you. I've watched some of your streams, Rainbow, and I appreciate. Thank you for joining. Keaton Gibson, what's up? Sean, welcome back. How are you guys? All right, so we know that our bash barb is passé, no longer useful. What about the WW barb? Can the WW barb, how quickly can WW barb do it? I think I'm good with this season. I'll wait till next, deciding whether to get the $80 DLC or not. Gods, are you playing PTR Season 5 at all? Or are you on PC so that you can do that? Or what do you play on? Do you play on console? Or, in fact, that's a good question for everybody. What do you all play on? I'm all curious to know about all of you. Which do you play on? You play on console, right on. So you couldn't do PTR if you wanted to, unfortunately. Andrew Skidmore, welcome back. How are you? Great to see you. Xbox for Josh Rudy, that I knew. I knew you, Josh. How about you, KR Gibbs? What's that all about, K-pop? Thanks for joining. You look forward to the new Spiritborn class. Console, of course, PC when possible. Yeah. PC for Biggs. So, Biggs, are you doing the PTR? By the way, we're up to 8.2K likes an hour and a half into the show. What do I plan on playing next season? Probably go with the Andariel's Poison Rogue at the beginning, Gods. And then I'll probably also run some kind of barb. And I'm not sure which. Rich plays on both PS5 and Xbox. Right on, dude. Hey, Guov Mitch. Happy Friday. Will you be able to carry over your 2GA Andariels to PTR? Yes. Everything carries over. That's right, Ricardo Lopez. Santa with wings. He's bringing you a hammer. Heard Druid super strong and Source doing bad. Well, Goo of Mish, I saw Lightning Source do 4.2 quadrillion crit, so I'm not sure Source is doing too bad. If you know how to build a good Lightning Source, you could probably kill a lot of stuff. Druid is been buffed very much. I haven't played one yet, so I don't know how strong they are. Thank you so much, Guov Mitch. Appreciate that. Daniel, what's up? Happy Friday, brother. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Keaton Gibson, what's going on, man? By the way, for all of you who are new, my name's Dante Benuto. I'm here every weekday from 1:30 till 5 o'clock Central Time. I stream from Chicago. And I'm really glad you're here. Thanks for hanging out with me for a while I play some Diablo IV. And talking about the game and all that. Seth Johnson, what's up, man? Do I think there should be auction house? 100%, Goo of Mish, or Gods. 100%. You would play on PC, but you don't want to buy the game again. I get that, Rich. So, Gods, you're 100% right. There absolutely should be an auction house. If there's going to be tradable items in the game, it only makes sense that they should give us a medium to trade as well, right? Like, not force us to go outside the game to complete transactions. And that's what's happening right now. We have to go to an outside website to trade, and nobody wants to do that. So I totally agree with you that there should be an auction house. Yes, 100%. Big Country, welcome to the show. Hey, Vel, great, welcome back. Great to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're smiling. I hope you're well. What are you doing, Vel? Are you playing some Diablo 4 right now? Did I put the hat? I did not put the hat on. Need the hat. All right, so let's see how efficient. Yes, are you playing Public Test Realm, Vel, or are you playing Season 4 still? Season 4, right on. I'm doing a little Public Test Realm to see what some of these different builds work like. I'm testing them out on Pit 91. I tested a Rogue. It cleared it very quickly. Well, I wouldn't say very quickly. I wouldn't say farm status, but it was the quickest of the clears yet. My Bash Barb, pathetically slow, and now I'm going to try my Whirlwind Barb and see how fast I can clear on that, a tier 91. We're head-to-head testing. You're still doing CES 4 on console, so no PTR. You have all but your Necro at 80 plus. Right on, man. Did you make a Necro, or you didn't even bother? Necro's fun this season. If you like Necro, it's a great season for Necro. Big Country, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's see what this Whirlwind Barb's up to in Pit 91, Pit 91. I'm not going to stick around and wait for stuff to die. I'm just going to kill it and move on. Now, mind you, this barb is not properly built. I do not have critical strike tempers on my weapons, so I'm not doing as much damage as I should be doing with this guy. Let's not hang around and wait for stuff. I'm using 4 Uber Uniques on this build. I'm using Harlequin's Crest. I'm using the Grandfather. I'm using Ring of Starless Skies. And I'm using Tyrael's Might on my chest. What happens if you reset your masterwork? You will have to redo it and you lose all the materials. You'll have to bring it back up. Sometimes you want to do that because you don't like what has happened. You want a different roll on your tempers than you got. This is the fastest so far, I think, of my characters through T91. Whoa. That's the closest I came to dying so far. I like it. I like it a lot. This is I think this is going to end up being the fastest clear of a T91. Again, we're not fully masterworked on this guy. And I think I need glyphs. I got to finish some glyphs. Or a glyph. Welcome to the Wolfpack. If you like the live and haven't, please follow. Thank you. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that very much. If you like what you're seeing and hearing and you'd like to see me again someday, be sure to mash that follow button because I'd like to see you again too. Is there any games coming up I plan on playing in the future? I already bought Elden Ring content, the DLC, and I definitely am going to be playing that. In fact, I want to test that out on this show today to make sure I can stream it. Yes, I didn't have to wait out him dying. He was going to die whether I stayed there or not. NBA edits. You might not try out the new Warhammer Space Marine. Oh, I ran out of killing space down here. Big Country, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. Right on. Hope to see you again next week and in the future. Are you playing D4 Big Country? And if so, what class do you play? Thank you for the follow, brother. PS5 Necromancer, right on. The Necro, another fame. Oh man, look at this total drag of a run that I have to complete. In this, I have to totally backtrack through this dungeon. See, this is where feedback. I need to give them feedback about this. This is stupid. Backtracking in the pits is stupid. Pit density is not good. You just started a barb. Right on. Barb is fun. I'm a barb. I'm a rogue at heart, and then I also play barb. What's up, Kenji-san? Hope you're still here. Hope you're enjoying your Friday. Yep, I didn't walk in and walk out. Kill me. There you go. I did it on purpose because dying helps you to kill the boss in Season 5 so far. Don't understand why, but that is the case. Come on, die already. Get out of there. Get out of there, too. Get out of there, too. Hit him. Hit him. Get out. Hey. And there's a Pit 91 complete on the Whirlwind Barb. So it's pretty tight between the Rogue and the Whirlwind Barb. Those both seem like they're very viable. The thing that I like about the Rogue is it's not really masterworked as well as this guy's. This guy's got some masterworking done. The Harley's finished. These weapons are nearly finished. One of my rings totally finished. I have some stuff I haven't even touched yet, but you know what I'm saying? Like, not really masterworked. Completing Tier 91 is not too bad. And the Rogue is doing it at Masterwork level 8, even lower. So I'm really pleased with the Rogue. I think the Rogue and the Whirlwind Barb are my favorite two so far for Season 5. Both definitely viable. Hey, Bradley B., what's up? Thanks for joining. How are you? Great to see you, man. Happy Friday. We're just talking about Season 5 here and running. Okay, cool, Wolf. Glad to see you back, man. Cool. What's up, Andrew's Beard? D. Malkus, what's up? Happy Friday. Great to see you guys in the Hunter Collins. What's up, Andrew's Beard? D. Malik's, great to see you. Happy Friday. We're just talking about Season 5, some of the things we like, some of the things we don't like, some of the things that are working, builds that are working, builds that are not working. Next, we're going to go to the Necro and see what the Necro does with a T91 pit. Necro's Masterwork to level 8. Should be able to handle this. We shall see. So what we're doing is we're taking builds from Season 4 and just running them into Season 5 and seeing how they hold up. Next up is the Necro, the Golem Minion Necro. Now, we already know the Golems and the Minions are supposed to be more aggressive. Hey, Tim, happy Friday. Welcome. Good to see you, man. Andy Hughes, happy Friday, brother. Have they patched the bosses in the pit for the PTR yet? No, they have not patched them. You still have to go in and leave and go back in order for them to die. What has changed so far? Oh, so much. I'll tell you, Bradley, the things I like that are different and the things I don't like that are different. How about that? I'll give you the quick rundown on my likes and dislikes for Season 5. Here are my likes. Clan management has gotten a lot easier, so I can tell when the last time people were online versus people that never log on, so I can manage my clan and have my clan full of active people. Hey, thank you, Just Want a TikTok. How are you? Great to see you, man. Scurvy Bone, how are you? Andrew Spear, thank you for following. I appreciate that, man. Here's to that. Drinking the drinks. It's water, don't worry. I'm not a lush. I'm not day drinking. Clan management got easier. Minion aggro, which I'm about to demonstrate. Minion aggro got more aggressive. Your minions are going to go after the enemy. They're not just going to stand there scratching their butts. Barbs are still king. Barbarians still rule the roost so far. What's up, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? How are you? Happy Friday. Rogue. I like the fact that Rogue is viable, particularly the Andariel's Poison Rogue. I've been playing it. It's definitely viable. It's going to go deep in the pits. I know it. I like that tempering has been made easier because the tempering manuals have fewer choices in each of them. So, in other words, instead of 5 different things in a tempering manual, maybe there's only 3 now. So you have a better chance of rolling what you want to roll. Instead of a 20% chance, you got a 33% chance on any given roll. So some of that's going to be better. I like it that I'll be able to roll Critical Strike on my Barbarian. Hey, thank you, Guo of Mish. Appreciate the follow. Right on, man. Thank you for that. You're hoping your Immortal Sorcerer doesn't get nerfed. Well, Firebolt supposedly got a buff. I haven't tried my Firebolt. I'll try it after this. We'll see how Firebolt looks. Is it still hard to earn gold without trading? It is. The best way to get gold is still Whispers. However, they have made Whispers easier to complete and faster to complete in Helltides. If you look at the map for Helltides, see how all of these quests are now grouped right together? So you can quickly get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 Grim Favors and turn in a Whisper for gold. So farming gold will still be, Whisper-based, but farming Whispers will be faster and easier this season. So it's still hard to farm gold, but it's easier than it was. It's a great question, Tim. Thank you for asking. Other things I like about Season 5. The world bosses are going to... Yeah, Tim, we were just talking about that. That's a huge miss, dude. No AH. Somebody was just asking about that earlier, whether we feel like there should be... I can't remember who. Hey, Soul Odoms, how are you? Happy Friday. Thanks for swinging by the live and hanging out for a few minutes. We appreciate you. The world boss is becoming a challenge is great. So it took 8 well-geared level 100s about a minute to kill the world boss. So imagine what it would take 12 somewhat well-geared bosses. Did they increase the drop rate on Stygian stones? I think it's about the same, Andrews, which is not great, but I think it's about the same. I've gotten some Stygian stones in my pit runs, and I'm not doing high-level pit runs. I haven't really gone past 91, so I don't think they've increased the drop rate on Stygian stones. I think it's about the same. All the end-level bosses should be challenging. A level 80. Yes, absolutely, at level 80. So the world bosses all got buffed pretty hard, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to take them down compared to what it used to be. You're not just going to see the world bosses drop in a second like you used to see. How does the map look in Season 5? It's the same. Same old map. Nothing's changed with the map. I have all my stuff uncovered. I got all my, nothing's changed. No new map areas or anything like that. There will be a new area when the DLC comes out in October. So if you wait till October 8th, the map will change. There'll be more new areas. But so far, the map hasn't changed. All right, let's try this pit. Yeah, a new area with a new character class. Exactly. New area, new character class, new uniques probably will be in the game, as they seem to do every season. They add new uniques. Excited to try the new class. Yes, me too. Soul Odoms, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to our goal. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. And I appreciate it mostly because I like seeing you, and I'm really glad that you followed me, so maybe you can see me again and we can see each other again. Thank you. Hey, question marks, thank you for following. I appreciate that so much. Very much. Thank you. We will see each other again on the flip side next week, not just today. And that's a good thing. All right, so let's try this Pit 91. Now we're going with the Necromancer. Oh, and it's Necromancer that's been masterworked to 8 of 12. And I do need a couple of gems in my gear, dude. Otherwise, I don't have enough health to do this. So let me
I cannot salvage that.
craft some gems. 1, 2. And then let's sell off this extra Junkus. That is not needed.
Much thanks, friend.
Rage of Haragath. It's not a horrible one. Wonder why it fell on my Necromancer. Hey, was that? Okay, no.
Fine indeed.
Alright, let's go to the blacksmith and junk those 2 rings.
What's left, you ask?
And now we are ready to tackle the gauntlet. Alright, let's try tier 91 on the Necro. Golem Minion Necro. So far, do I have a build guide? I do have build guides for all these characters. I can link them for you, or I can just kind of tell you where to find them. You need a good razor plate, but they don't drop for your... I just had a good razor plate drop in PTR. Alright, let's get busy. Prove me right. I want to see active... Come on, army. I want to see active Golem army. I want to see active gun. There we go. Look at that. Good job, army. Good deal. Minion army, do your thing. None of this sitting around crap. I want to see. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Look at how aggressively they go ahead of me. They go out ahead of me and start killing stuff, dude. Look at the golem go. He ran out ahead of me. I didn't even cast Corp Tendrils yet. He's out there killing stuff. I love it. Whoa, don't stand in that. I love it. He's not going to dominate 91, but he'll be able to finish it. He's ahead of the timer, but not by much. That's what I'm looking at, is how am I doing versus the timer. Doing awful versus the timer. You were doing Lord Zir, and you think you got like 3 razor plates on your sorcerer. You're trying to make it build a sorcerer Thorns build. The universe is telling you, make a Sorcerer Thorns build. See, they start to get out ahead of me where I want them. This is going a lot better than I thought. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this with the Necro. All right, Soul Odoms, thank you so much. Have a great work day. I hope it's a good one. Hope you have a smooth day. Thank you for coming through, and thanks for the follow. Hope to see you again. Yeah, I didn't really like the looks of where I was standing. You have 120% razor plate, Josh? Well, thanks, a really nice offer to help him with. Ow. All right, that's my first death of the run. I'm still ahead of the timer, but not by as much. I got to pick up my army. Where are my guys? There we go. I might have a good piece of razor plate, but I don't know if it's in PTR or in the regular realm now. I have to look. Sinister on X is back. Baseball time for Josh Rudy. It's the World Series. It's the championship game, Josh. It's a big day for your son. Hunter Smith, thank you so much. Josh, I hope your son hits a homer. I hope he has a great game. I hope they win the championship. Good luck, man. Send pics. Send pics of the big guy over at first base, man. What's up, Lips? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Yeah, man, I hope he has a great game. Those are the big ones, right? The championship games. That's when you want to have your best game. Does it have any greater affix? Does it have one that I use with a single greater of affix, but I'm looking. Okay. The razor plate I found has a single greater affix on it. It's somewhere around... It's 145%, and it's like 19,000, I want to say, total thorns. Burst that thing. Ouch. Step on that big bug. I'll call Lips Pucker Pair. Arturo Gone, how are you? Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Arturo Gone is working the system. Hey, Solodums, thank you for the YouTube follow. Appreciate that, Solodums. Hey, Arturo Gone, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. You're bad, 11137. He's wanting to make that. He's working it. He's working the deals. Oh, I got to go back and raise my army. See, this is definitely slower. Bradley B, thanks for the follow, brother. Appreciate that, man. So you can do 91, but it's doing it slow. Which I figured would be the case. I didn't think it would be able to do 91, but if it did do it, I knew it would do it slower than the others. There we go. Here's another set. Hey, Jules. Great to see you. Happy Friday. What are you up to, Jules? Happy Friday, man. I'm doing pretty good. Arturo Gan, I rush you. I'm all leveled up, dude. I got killed on purpose so I could kill the boss. Because that's how it works in this crazy season. Really not sure why. It's Friday, man. How bad could I be, right? Alright, let's get this army together and kill this guy. You just gotta keep moving while they do the work. And they're doing it. Do. All I have to do is not get killed. Yay! There he goes. So again, all of my characters from last season are able to do 91s. They're just not able to do them fast. Jules got your Flay Barb hitting for 60 billion plus this morning or more. Was a lot of numbers stacking fast. Right on. Flay Barb is fun. Shane, great to see you, man. Respect. Happy Friday. Hope you're well, man. Glad you made it in. Was wondering what happened to you. V Blinko, hey, thanks for stopping by and swinging through and hanging out for a few minutes. Appreciate that. AG, still here. What's up, AG? Happy Friday. Thank you for being here. Trevor McLeod. What's up, Trevor? Thanks for being here. Happy Friday. You were busy. Right on, man. Well, thanks for swinging through. Sticky Dill. I know you have a life outside of TikTok, brother. Level Up Printing. Happy Friday. Thanks for being through. Thanks for swinging through, I mean. So we just did another T91. We've done it on Bash Barb. We've done it on Whirlwind Barb. We've done it on Andariel's Poison Rogue, and now we just did it on the Necromancer. The only character from Season 5 I haven't even tried it on is the Sorcerer, because I know the Sorcerer can't do it. Yeah, I can probably bleed Tormented Duriel 4-man carry in 10 to 15 seconds. Right on. You can carry people through 100 pots or pits. Right. Have you played a proper setup Flaybarb? I have not, Jules. It's the one Barb build I did not invest into because I was having so much fun with 2.5 when Bash came out, when Flay came out, that I just stuck with what I was doing with Bash. So I never got to Flay. I wish I did. Sean Payton, what's up, man? How are you? Aren't you busy coaching the Denver Broncos? You got a season coming up. You got training camp to oversee. You're starting Necro for the first time later today. Any suggestions? I would stick with a minion golem, like a minion build. Your minions will kill everything for you, Trevor. Just get into a minion build and make sure you use reanimation and a cult of minion, because it gives you more, and then take a golem as soon as you're able to get one. That's okay, Wolf. That dude, you don't have to farm stones. I appreciate anything that you're willing to help out with. So I appreciate that very much. All right, so the question was, did I have a razor plate? I needed to look for a razor plate. Did that fall in here? Yeah, I have it on test. This is the good one. I have it on test realm. Awesome, thank you. You're welcome, bro. And I would also say use a scythe. Use a two-hand scythe for the Golem Necro build. Do not be fooled into using a wand and an offhand. Make sure you use Blighted on your two-hand scythe. It will help you with your minion damage. That's what that's all about. I don't really understand how Blighted works. So you deal X damage for 6 seconds after the Shadow Blight key passive damages enemies 10 times. So the key passive, Shadow Blight, infects enemies with Shadow Blight for 2 seconds, and every 8th time an enemy receives shadow damage from you or your minions, while they're affected by it, they take an additional bunch of damage. So Blighted says, how many times did this tick for? And when it hits 10, bam. That's when Blighted does increased damage for 6 seconds. And it's double damage, basically. Blight is nerfed Andrew's Beard into the ground, but I just played with it and cleared a 91. So it's nerfed, but it still works. And it's multiplicative damage, by the way. You see that little X? It says 98X instead of plus. That means it's multiplicative damage, which means I multiply my damage by, 70 to 100%. In my case, 98. That's what I have on this guy. Whose Bash Barb did I follow? Cliptis. Go to YouTube, type in CLIPTIS, and look for the Bash 2.5 video. That is my Bash Barb. Which build for Season 5 Necro will be the best? I'm saying Golem Minion. Golem Minion probably still, Trevor. My Flay duration is mostly top rolls, probably 250 to 400%. My shadow minion Crow still hits hard, just can't exploit Golem with holy... Yeah, not anymore. Well, there's no holy bolts in Season 5. There is none. So, you don't have to even think about holy cringe in Season 5. I'm seeing that Bone Spirit is supposed to be great too. I think that got buffed, yes. I think that got buffed. Bone Spirit got buffed. And there's a new aspect for it. I did not know that. I didn't pay much attention to Necro when I was looking at the patch notes. All right, let's log it out. Now the mage is just not ready for prime time. There's no way it's going to be able to hang out. What's up, Stargale? How are you? Happy Friday. I think I missed Stargale really quick. Damien, what's up? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Playing some D4. Season 5. Here's my mage. She is not well done. Hola, Damien. Hello, friend. How are you? I think I fixed my issue for the most part. What did you do, Alpha? What did you do, Wolf? What happened? What did you tinker with? See, this character is really not masterworked at all. Almost none. Hey, those are some nice boots. The source this season has builds clearing 140 pit. Yep. That's the immortal fire build. You redid your Paragon board. Okay. What did you do in your Paragon board? Survivability? You're working on a Bone Spirit build. You need to work on your cooldowns. Right on. Where are you going to get extra cooldown from other than your head, your neck, and your offhand? There's really no place else you can get cooldown from other than Paragon boards. Woo! How are you? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining. We're just about to run a little bit of Wizard. I'm not even going to try a Pit 91 on this Wiz. I don't even know if I can clear a T100 on this Wiz. That's a question that I want to answer. Can I clear a T100 on this Wiz in Season 5? I don't even know. Starless Skies Rings offers awesome cooldown. That's true. That is true. If it fits into your build. I think one of your glyphs got glitched, but I'm not even sure if that's possible. Yeah, I don't know if I would go with that one. That sounds weird. That sounds funky. Yeah, the survivability on this mage is not great. She does not have a lot of health. Oh, dear. Also, Shaco. Shaco has cooldown? Yeah, it does. But all helmets have some... Hopefully all helmets that you would use have cooldown on them. Yeah, this guy's not ready for prime time at all. Alright. I do not have fun playing this sorcerer in the least. I should probably respec it. Because I don't really like playing fire. I should probably respec it. What do you guys think about a respec for the sorcerer right now? Instead of Firebolt, I want to run Rob's I want to run Rob's Sorcerer.
Hey everybody, it's Rob here. Welcome to my mid-season updated tier list. We have gone through all the builds with all the changes.
It's too bad Rob is hard to listen to. He's a little hard to listen to, isn't he? Ice Wall Immortal? That's what you would suggest, Andrews? Did they fix the Twister glyph yet for Barb? I didn't know it was broken. What was broken about the Twister glyph? Now you've got me curious. Here's what I found. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it right now, but I will rebuild this Sorcerer. The Sorcerer is just not that fun to play. It wasn't giving multiplicative damage, only additive. As of when was this, Andrews? That's interesting. Meaning, was the tooltip broken? Or, let's see what the tooltip says for Twister, because I definitely use that glyph. S5. All right, so let me see. Where do I have? I think I have Twister up here. No. Here we go. So the Twister glyph says it's additive damage anyway in Season 5. For every 5 strength purchased, your Dust Devils deal 39.6% plus increased damage. So that's not multiplicative. You deal 13% multiplicative increased damage for 4 seconds after creating a Dust Devil. That is multiplicative and is supposed to be multiplicative. Okay, Andrews, I didn't see that one particular. It's probably specific to Season 4 versus Season 5. They probably have that fixed and worked out in Season 5. And I don't know if it's been fixed in Season 4. I didn't even know it was a problem. That's crazy. You know what, though? The most fun I'm having is playing the Rogue. I'm having the most fun with the Rogue. There's no questioning that I'm enjoying playing the Rogue the most. Benjamin Mathis, what's up, brother? How are you? Happy Friday. Yes, it's on Season 4. Okay, cool. You need to build a Rogue. Yeah, building on Dariel's Poison Rogue, dude. I highly recommend. It's fun to play. No question. It's more. I like playing it more than I like playing Whirlwind Barb. And they're both fun. They're both fun. They're both good. But I'm having... Oh, yeah, I don't need the helm for the Rogue because I'm using Andariel's. And I do have some Neath Iron now that I can convert. Oh, I have a lot. Okay. Now I can finish, well, not finish, but I can definitely finish some of this masterworking on this Rogue. Yeah, and Dariel's is very good with the poison build that I'm using here. That's dexterity roll. No, chance for projectiles to cast twice. That's a hugely important good roll. I'm glad that came up. I want to do... What else do I want to do here that has weapons? Weapons are the priority. Damage max life. FPS fades. Hey, what's up? Icy Hot, what's up? Happy Friday. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me on TikTok. We're just working on our Rogue. We got our weapons all masterwork to 8 now. Dexterity. That's going to help with the damage. All right, let's do this neck next. Oh, yeah. Movement speed, right on. I love movement speed. Give me more movement speed. All right, so the rogue now is tapped up to 8 in several. All my weapons are up to 8. I got good buffs on damage. I got a good buff on chance for puncture projectiles to cast a couple times. That should be a good buff. Yeah, here's Andariel's in action. FPS Fades, how are you doing, man? Thanks for being in the channel and hanging out for a few minutes. We're just running a little Season 5 PTR. Tier 91. Freeze. Dazed. Executed. When execute goes off, everything within range dies. It's killer. Pretty good ahead of the timer. What's your main core skills? With this Ardariel's, it's Puncture and Flurry. Puncture is what's doing all the damage. I'm only really using Flurry to ping off of it for close quarters combat. So close quarters combat, you need a cutthroat and a marksman skill to ping off each other. So Puncture's a marksman skill, Flurry's a cutthroat skill, so they ping off each other to do double damage using close quarters combat. That's why I cast every once. Hey, thanks for the like, Phil. Appreciate that, man. Up to 9.4K. We're headed for making the all-time top 10 list. And that's a prestigious list. Hard to make it. Noah Nelson, what's up, man? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Nope, not using Poison Trap. I went with Smoke Grenade instead. But you're right, Poison Trap is more damage. I could respect for that. I just like blinding elites so nothing can touch me. Plus, it's a little damage buff against them, too, when I hit them with the grenade. Yeah, I got a lot more stuff freezing than I had before. Right on. You have your status buffs rolled on gear? Yes. Yes, but I'm not highly masterworked. I'm only masterworked on average about 7 of 12. I have some things 8 of 12, but most things are not yet 8 of 12. As you can see, 8 of 12 on a couple items. My weapons are 8 of 12. My hat and Dariel's is 8 of 12. My neck is 8 of 12, but everything else is 6 of 12. So I'm on average about 7 of 12. And for my tempers, we've got damage to CC pretty much everywhere. I got a couple of bricked rings with damage to close, which I shouldn't have. But agility cooldown reduction on rings. Damage to crowd control we want everywhere as much as possible. So I'm a little nerfed on my rings. With tier pit, this is tier 91. And Glen Keith, this is PTR season 5. We're not playing season 4 right now. You can spawn stuff into PTR, like make whatever you want. Yes, absolutely, and it all spawns in at level 100. You can boost your character immediately. You don't have to boost your character to level 100 in case you want to try leveling and see how that works. But you can boost it immediately to 100, and then it brings in your whole Eternal inventory and your Season 4 inventory, as well as all your Season 4 characters. So you can play with your characters on it. It's great. I just did a Pit 91 tour with all my Season 4 characters to see which ones were still viable and which ones were not. Would you like to hear how it turned out? You'd love that, but you play on Xbox. Sorry, Glen Keith, yeah. Right on. So, Whirlwind Barb is great. Bash Barb is not good. Andariel's Visage Poison Rogue is going to go deep into the pits in Season 5. Necro is good. Minion Golem Necro is good. All of those can do Pit 91, no problem. See, look, this guy's not dying. He's not going to die until I die. This is one thing that's broken in PTR 5. The boss won't die until I die. He has ridiculous health until my first death. Noah Nelson, I run PT with pit with status rolled on all armor like freeze or stun or immobilize. I haven't had problems with. Right. So I have chance to freeze, chance to slow, chance to freeze, chance to freeze. There's another Stygian stone. I gotta gamble. I gotta gamble right now before I forget. How's HOA Barb? I have not made an HOA Barb this season, Matt, so I don't know. But I think HOA has been nerfed, and I don't think it's viable anymore, unless they rebuffed it. And I'm not up on that. All right, let's. I gotta spend obols. Obols. All right, what do I want? I want a dagger. I want a GA dagger. Here's one. Dexterity, max life, damn. Okay, so that's viable. Let's see if we can get a better one.
Wow, there's something special. Hello, shiny. Hello, shining. Not a bad pull, that.
All right, not a bad pull. Let's sell the junk.
Fine indeed.
of which most of it is. Let's take this one to the blacksmith because it's going to upgrade an aspect. And then this dagger, I want to roll. Well, let's temper it first. Chance for puncture. No, we just want damage to CC, caltrops duration. There's caltrops duration on the first roll. We want damage to CC. Nope. Nope. There we go, damage to CC. Alright, so I got a new dagger. We're going to put it right into play. We're going to take it to the jeweler. Put a hole in it. We're going to deconstruct the other dagger. I'm not sentimental about loot. All right, let's masterwork this bad boy, see what we get. I like Visage over Harlequins on this particular build only. And the reason why is the Poison Nova explosion on Lucky Hit. It kills everything. Attack speed's great. Lifesteal is stupid. I obviously don't have to worry about poison resist. In Season 4 Bash, WW Flay is boss right now. I would say out of those, though, Glenn Keith, Bash is probably the number one. Although Flay is a close second. People love playing Flay, too. It's more fun to play, apparently. All right, let's see what we get here. Damage to CC on the buff. Alright, and then let's upgrade the rest of the way. And we got double damage to CC. Not bad. Deputy Bacon Bit, how's the PTR? It has some things I like. It has some things I don't like. And today I made a list of those things. And I'll tell you what the things I like are and don't like if you're interested in hearing about them. The things I like are clan management is better. Minion aggro on necromancers is more aggressive. Barbarians are still king. Rogues, especially Andariel's Poison Rogue, will be absolutely viable for deep pits. Tempering gets easier this season because tempering manuals have fewer choices within them. However, they need to drop more, so that's also something I don't like. I like that I'll be able to temper for critical strike damage on my Barbarian without raising up a Rogue to do it. The world bosses are now a challenge. It's actually hard to kill them. It takes 8 very well-geared level 100s about a full minute, 60 seconds to kill a world boss, according to Rax. So I can't imagine that it'll be real easy to kill bosses next season. And the last thing I'll say I like, and I'll put an asterisk on it, is the Infernal Compasses mechanic and the new content that comes around that. I like it because it's new. I can see it becoming very monotonous very quickly, and it hasn't been executed very well. So there's that, but for now I like it. It could easily go on the list of dislikes. It's kind of in the middle right now because there's things I like about it and there's things I very much dislike about it. And here come the dislikes. The drop rate on manuals is terrible. And since we're boosting this season, there's no reason not to give us all the manuals unless they're testing out drop rate on manuals. That could be something they're trying to test. And if they are testing it, then my answer to them is it sucks and you need to fix it. I still don't have the manual it takes to temper crit damage onto my weapons with my barb. I don't even have the formula. I don't have it on my rogue either, believe it or not. And I've played both of them extensively. So that's why I'm saying manual drop rates suck. Number 2, Ether. When you go into the aforementioned infernal compasses to fight the demons of hell in the infernal realm, the Ether drops, there's just not enough of them. They don't drop. And they drop 1 or 2 or 3 at a time. They either need to increase how many of those drop, or they need to decrease how many are required to open the chests. Manuals drop in Hell Tides and Nightmare Dungeons as well. I've seen them drop. Yeah. And Glenn Keith, it's great to have you. Thanks for being here. Deputy Bacon Bit, I'm almost done. The drop rate on everything, really, loot-wise, needs a buff in Season 5, and I'll tell you why I think that. And it has to do... Thank you, man. Thank you very much for saying that, Glenn Keith. I appreciate it. A lot, dude. I appreciate that a lot. It gives me a lot of confidence that I wouldn't maybe normally have. Bursting Sparrow, what's up? I love that name. The manuals will be fixed if the folks in the PTR express it, and I did. I left feedback. I reported it as a bug. It's easy to do. You go report a bug and you say feedback, and then you tell it what it's about. Quest or campaign or seasons or waypoints or other monsters or bosses. What was I going to leave feedback on earlier? Drop rate on Ether. Yes. Drop rate on Ether. After having done several high-level infernal compasses, I still have yet to gather 250 ether for the large chest. Either increase drop rate or decrease amount required to open the largest of the chests. Thanks. Okay, there's my feedback. Can I show you the infernal thing? Sure. Here's how it works. When you run a nightmare dungeon, you'll get something that looks like this. The Infernal Horde Compass. It's this thing right here. And there's certain tiers. They come in different tiers. Hey, what's up, Ethan Perez? How are you? Thanks for tuning in for a bit. I appreciate that, man. Before I move on, last two things I don't like. PC only. I think that everybody should be able to play PTR, not just PC players. And I think the pit bosses have stupid health, and that needs to be patched or fixed. The pit boss thing where they have ridiculous amounts of health and before you go in, and you have to die or go in and leave before you can kill them. Sup, Ethan? It's great to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I know you're probably busy. It's a Friday afternoon, so thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Glad you could make it. Justin, what's up, man? Tripping, how are you? Any news on Pulverized Druid on PTR? I haven't played any Druid, dude, so I don't personally have relevant information other than what I've heard. And what I've heard is that Druid is mad powerful in PTR. You like the compass? Hopefully we'll make getting gems easy. I don't think so. I don't think there's a ton. Oh, at the end, yeah, there are a lot of mats, actually. That's right. I forgot about that. So what happens is you got these compasses that are at different tiers, And if you want to make your compass a higher tier, you can deconstruct one at the blacksmith. You go to the blacksmith, right, and you go, hey, I don't want this guy, dude, and it becomes a scroll. And when you have scrolls, what you can do with the scrolls is you can apply them to the compass and make it harder. See, I just made it tier 4, and then if I apply another scroll, it'll become tier 5. And then so on. And I don't even know if I can do them this hard. This is the highest one I've done so far as a tier 5. I don't even know if I can do a tier 6. I'll try it. I'll try doing a tier 6. Probably not. I bet I'm going to die. But we'll see. But that's how these things work. All right, let's give it a shot. Pop some pots. You know what? I do need to pop a pot. There's one in particular that I could pop that'll help me. The Elixir of Resourcefulness, I believe, is the one with lucky hit chance. Here it is. Elixir of Advantage is the one. All right, here we go. He's monster level's 160. And these waves are 1.5 minutes apiece, so they're really long waves. I think the waves should probably only be 1 minute. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Yeah. The Ether Fiends are going to be pretty strong. Alright, so there's some Ether up here that I have to collect. Yeah, the Ether Fiend is very... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this, dude. This is way too powerful for me. He's laughing at me. You see that? He's laughing in my face. Oh, yeah. He's one-shotting me, dude. He's one-shotting me. So there you go. It's hard. So if I had done a tier 3, I could probably do the whole thing. I've done tier 3s before. Yeah. I'm jumping in over my head. But I did that to show you how hard it is. That's a tier 6 one. That was a tier 6 one. It's very hard. And here's the gates of hell. Can't just walk in here either. Can't just walk into the gates of hell. Unfortunately. What's the highest tier? I think it's 8, but I don't know. That's exciting, though, to have something. Yes, absolutely. It's great to see there's something in the game that's hard. That's end game style content. There's going to be more to do at the end of the game than just the pit. What's up, Zachariah? Happy Friday. Hope this finds you well. And smiling. Thank you for joining. User 31715, lots of numbers. How are you? Happy Friday. Great to have you along. We got 22 new followers today. That's huge. And we got very close to our goal. We're only 26 followers away from our goal for June 30th. Ryan Butera, what's up, man? Oh, I soloed Uber Lilith the other day. I was so stoked. Right on. Congratulations. Hey, thanks for the follows, you guys. Thank you so much. That's for user 31715 and Glenn Keith. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that very much. Getting closer and closer to that goal of 600. Whoa, there's another one. Dakota Schrock. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. All right, so let's go back to the pits. since we tried and failed. Yeah, thank you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Are you playing Diablo 4? Yeah, Ethan. Congratulations on Uber Lilith solo. That's a hard thing to do. Not too many players have mastered that fight, dude. So, congratulations on that. That's quite an accomplishment. Vanilla Bliss, happy Friday. How are you? Thanks for joining the live. Great to have you in. Ryan Butera, welcome back. Bye, Snoo Snoo. How are you? Welcome. Happy Friday. I love that Raiders logo. Right on. Sipping on a little water. You fought her on your rogue and got to where the floor drops and it killed you so. Yeah. I can get to the second. Yeah, I can get to the second phase too. Yep. Phase 2 is very hard, and you have to time your jumps from one platform to the other perfectly, and then you have to avoid all of those shadow skulls, which is really difficult. You have to run around the whole outside. The hardest part was getting through Phase 2, even though you had the health bar down, exactly. Still got to do that anyways. One of these days, I'm going to do a show where the whole entire deal is Lilith attempts. What's up? My name is Chelsea Lynn. Happy Friday. I hope you're well, Chelsea Lynn. Thanks for joining. I hope you're doing okay. Hardest part, yeah, we haven't seen any. Thornsbarb was the only way you could beat her. Thornsbarb was really good. If you had good gear, Thornsbarb is a great build as long as you had the gear for it. It required good gear, though. Every so often. Yeah. It's a very fun game that is very laid back to play. All I want to do is play. I can only play at nighttime because of work. I'm getting so into this game. Yeah, dude, it's dopamine rush, this game. It very much is. And the more you get into it, the more it pulls you in. Hey, what's up, Dark Wrath? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining the live. Great to see you. Hope you're doing good. KR Gibbs has hung out for a long time today. Thank you, KR Gibbs. Good to see you. Andrew's Beard has hung out for quite a while today, too. Thanks, you guys. Of course, there's Shane, foundational block of the show. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Shane. Shane kept me going when there was nobody here. I love the new drop of animation for Ubers. It's very cool. I forgot to say that was one of my likes. Absolutely fantastic the way they changed that. Question is, how come it wasn't here before? But still, it's definitely cool. Very cool and very positive change for the game. As long as my shadow step is up, I know I'm okay. I feel naked without my shadow step. Oh, stop. No, seriously, dude. When it was in the beginning, when I was just doing Twitch, dude, I was very discouraged. And when I started doing TikTok, you were one of the first people who came in, and you stayed. And there wasn't a lot of other people who stayed. And then I saw you the next day, and I was like, I was thinking about giving up on it, dude. And I saw you the next day, and I'm like, all right, there's a chance that I might be able to attract people for more than one day in a row. That people might want to come back and watch me again. And dude, you gave me that. So I'm not even exaggerating when I say you helped me keep going when I was going to quit. I also love that you don't have to reset bosses on time. Oh, you know what? I forgot to say that too. That's a huge change for the positive. I just haven't done too many bosses yet to have experienced it. I only did a couple of Uber Zier runs in a row. Ooh, execution. I don't know why they don't just implement all the new stuff now. Because it would be a huge monkey wrench in the works of the game right now to change all this stuff this way. You're changing game-changing stuff for people. Build-changing, like your Bash Barb would stink in Season 4 if they changed it right now. You'd be furious. If they implemented these changes right now in Season 4, I'd be furious because my Bash Barb would suck. All this out of nowhere, it would suddenly suck. All of the planning that you put into this season would go by the wayside. You'd have to have a whole new rule set to build your characters based on. And there's new loot. There's new there's new uniques. And you want to implement them into your build. All of a sudden these new things would be in the game. All of your builds would be obsolete.
I'm not ready yet.
And you'd be mad. I would be mad. Sad part is Season 4 and 5 are short. It is going to be short seasons. I'm glad, actually, Season 5 is going to be short. Because I'm not really sure how great a season they're going to be able to put out while they're trying to also plan for adding DLC to the game. So I'm kind of glad it's just going to be a quick season and probably not that complex of a season. Because Season 6 is going to be a season to remember. The first season of the Spirit Walker. Wow, the execution really kicked ass in that situation. Did you guys see that? Every once in a while, execute comes out at a great time. You gotta go. See you later, Glenn Keith. Thanks for stopping through and thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, man. Have a great rest of your weekend. I hope it's a great weekend. Whoa, a lot of people ducked. Some people dipped. Oh, met plenty of new friends today. Saw most of our old friends today and made a lot of new friends today. That was really a good day today so far. Uh-oh. What is happening here? I'm out of mobs? Okay, I'm out of mobs in the pit. What's up, Kai? Welcome to the show. Can you help with Uber Boss? I can help with an Uber Boss in a second. I'd be happy to help you with one. Can you give me 1 second? Uh-huh. That's what happened. Yeah, hang out, Kai. I'll help you in 1 sec. Admin Healthcliff. Welcome to the live. Happy Friday. Thanks for joining. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. How did I end up back there? I didn't die. That was the weirdest thing. Okay, Dungeon Slayer, I'll be with you in 2 secs. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
I can't do that.
No, it doesn't work. No, it works. It works. Leaving and coming back in totally works. Hey, where's my loot? The boss died and dropped nothing. What the hell's that? Hey, Ethan Smith. Select an option. Report type, bug. Select an option. Dungeons. No loot after pit. Finished a pit. Got no items. Only the Neath Iron cache. Okay. All right, let me go help this gentleman. Kai, which are you playing on? Are you playing on season 4? Yep. Okay, I'll be right with you. I just have to switch to my other character. Dungeon Slayer number 11429. I'll send you a friend invite in 2 secs. I'm glad you came and asked for help, dude. Thank you. Arturagon, what's up? Thanks for coming back. Good to see you again. Yeah. Thanks, Ethan. I'll show you where the pits are. It's in Saragar. All right, so we go social. We go add a friend. We go Dungeon Slayer number 11429. Okay, I sent you a friend invite. You're bad number 11137. You're all right. There we go. Dungeon Slayer's in the party. Tyrone Johnson, you're in too. Okay. Yep, I figured that was you. Kyovashad, Eastern Basin. Uber Duriel. Okay, that's the one you need help with. No problem. This is an easy one. Do 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 do. Easy money. I want the easy, easy money, easy money. I want the good times. Oh, I don't think he did Tormented. No, it's just the regular Duriel. Regular Duriel. I wonder why they wanted help with that one. Can you just insta-level to 100? No, you can. Yes, in PTR, you can, Michael. Sure, KY, no problem. Glad you got. Did you get anything good? I hope you got something good. What is PTR? PTR is the public test realm. It's where you test out. So Season 5 hasn't come out yet, but they're testing out like Season 5, and that's what I was playing in just a minute ago. That's what I've been doing all day today, is doing Season 5 testing. I just jumped out real quick to help. All right, I'll do it to you, Pit 100 with you, Arturagan. We should be able to carry you. You should wait by the beginning. You shouldn't come inside, dude. You should wait by the beginning. You shouldn't come inside, Suzuki. Now I'm getting killed trying to keep you alive. Yeah, don't come inside, dude. Don't get him up. Don't get him up. Don't get him up. Don't come inside, Suzuki. Stay by the beginning. Yeah, you can't. You're not going to be able to kill anything in here, and there's no loot for you anyway. There's no reason for you to try to kill anything. You can't help. Make it a true carry. Lovey was like, let me try. Let me see if I can. Nope. This is 101. This is relatively difficult. Well, for a 64, it's too much. If you're at level 80, maybe. Pop a potion and level up like crazy. Exactly. Sit back and enjoy the ride. He's got an impressive barb, Tyrone Johnson does. Let's take a look at his. Let's do a quick inspect after the run is over. We'll have a look at his gear. He's a whirlwind barb. I'm just a lowly bash barb. Hey, look, it's non-broken bosses in Pit. Yay! Womp, 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 womp. Womp, 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 womp. Ooh, two-handed mace ancestral. I like the sound of that. Vulnerable damage. Don't like the sound of that. Okay. Should I go in? Yes, you should. I need more difficulty, level 73 Whirlwind Barb. I slay on bosses. Yeah, me too. That's my definitely better on bossing on this guy. Alright, so let's go. Here he is. Oh, I inspected the wrong person. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got Harlequin on the head with max life. Cooldown reduction. Oh, yeah, we love that. Tyrael's Might with damage reduction boosted. Archon Gauntlet Elements, Protector, +4 to Reposing Presence, that's health. Maximum life movement speed, good. Max life. He's tempered for crit strike damage. Rain of Arrows damage on the row. Oh, he bricked his axe. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Critical strike damage. There's the grandfather with all stats. Nice. Starless Skies with 2 GA. Woo. He said to look at that specifically. Now we know why. Very nice. Oh, you crafted that? You got lucky as hell, brother. Nice craft. Congratulations. That's a great ring, dude. I love it. That's a ring to build around right there. Crit strike damage and make enemies vulnerable. Warcry and crit strike. He's all decked out except of his axe. He needs a better axe. He's stuck with Rain of Arrows damage. But very cool, dude. Nice stuff. I like it. Do I have one? I do on my other barb. But not GA, no GAs. Oh, do I have an axe for you? I haven't been saving axes, dude, and you have a 2 GA. But I haven't been saving axes. I might have like a hammer that'll do you. Or a sword. Sorry you dipped quick earlier, you were at lunch. Did I answer your question about how to dual wield? Yes, and I'll show you again, Codester, no problem. Here we go, ready? First you hit S to bring up your skills menu. On your joystick it might be a different, if you're using a joystick it might be a different button, but for me it's S on the keyboard. Then I hover over the skill that I want to change. And as you see, I can scroll down. And then it lets me choose what do I want to use for me, cycling weapon is my middle mouse button. So I just cycle the weapon. Do I want to use my hammer? Do I want to use auto select? Or do I want to use my dual wield? And I choose dual wield for this. So that's how you can do it. Now, in order to dual wield bash, one of your weapons has to be a mace. You can't do 2 swords in bash. So you have to have a mace. Well, that'll help fix it, dude. I had to have someone show me how to do that as well, so don't feel bad. It's not the most obvious thing in the world. Kenny Lee James, what's up, bro? Happy Friday. Oh, look at this Ramaladnes, you son of a gun. Yeah. I can't see it, but that's crazy, dude. Let's take a look at that 4-star Ramaladnes. Did you buy that thing? Oh, it's got 0.2. What a rough... That's rough, dude. It's 0.2. No, I'm not... I can't take that. I appreciate it, though, dude. That's crazy. You should sell that. You could probably sell that for a lot. I would sell it.
Much thanks, friend.
Tusk Helm with a star. Somebody might want that. Life on hit is not good.
No.
No. No. Strength, life on hit, vulnerable damage. Somebody might like that. Hey, what's up, Game of Thrones Spectre? How are you? Great to see you, man. Oh, I don't want to buy it, brother.
Shine on.
I wouldn't buy a .2. I only want .4. No matter how many stars it has, dude. You need the .4 on the Ramaladnis. Yo, Game of Thrones Spectre, how are you, brother? Great to see you, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. We doing it out here, just doing what we do the usual. Dylan Reynolds, happy Friday. Great to see you, man. Thanks for stopping through. All right, we're going to go back to finishing up on the Rogue on PTR 5. Hey, Stedham, thank you for following me. Appreciate that, man. Spectre's been at the PCB all week and on the way home right now. Very cool. Enjoy your trip home. Thanks for the follow, Kai. Appreciate you, man. We're getting closer and closer to that follow goal. So helpful for you guys following me. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Stedham, appreciate that, man. How are you? I didn't see you come in, but I'm glad you're here. Blindside PK, thank you for following, man. Thank you so much. Happy Friday to you, too. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. Thanks for joining. Oh, yeah, I got to get out of Diablo IV entirely to go back to the PTR. So, I got to jot down a couple of these ones that you guys came up with, too, because there were a couple of great likes that you guys came up with that you liked about this season that I forgot. Drone Gold, what's up? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining the live. Appreciate having you around. Grulock, hey, man. Happy Friday. Good to see you, Grulock. Thanks for joining. AG's back again. What's up, AG? The Onward, Theron Darkward. How are you, Theron? Hey, what's up, RPG Tea Leaf? How are you? Happy Friday. Yep, it's a great day. It's Friday. It's a good Friday. Theron, man, are you playing some D4 with us on Friday? What are you up to? Daniel Reber. Oh, Drone Gold, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that so much, dude. We're getting so close. We're getting so close to that follower goal, you guys. Thank you so much. We just keep finding friends out on a daily basis. I love meeting new friends and hanging out with you guys. I like to hear what you're doing. I like to hear what you're playing. What class do you play, Drone Gold and Theron? You might get on later, but you burned yourself out a little? I gotcha. That's a real deal. The struggle is real. What class do you play, Theron? Golemancer, yeah. Very cool. I was just running on my Golemancer a little bit ago. In the test realm. It's still very good, by the way. I ran a T91 with it, no problem. A little slow, but it certainly got through the content, and it's only Masterwork Tier 8, so. Have to say you're loving the Rapid Fire Rogue. I have not played any ranged rogues this season, but I've heard a lot of good things about Rapid Fire Rogue. See if I can speed up my time a little bit here. I'm always so slow. Execution time. Biznich. You were running a Shadow Minion build before? Loved the Fortify. Right on. I am... The first Necro I've ever built was this season, and I am Golem Necro. Golemancer Necro, yeah. Golem Minion. What's up, Disc Golf? How are you, man? Happy Friday. Thanks for stopping through. Even if it's just for a second, I appreciate you. Doing a little Diablo IV Public Test Realm Season 5. Running Pit 91. Hey, thank you for the follow, Theron. Appreciate that, man. Have you played on the Public Test Realm yet at all? Or are you stuck on Season 4? Or do you play on a console? If you play on console, you can't do PTR, unfortunately. I think that's one of the things they need to fix. Fly Fisherman Harlan, what's up, man? Happy Friday. Whoa. I really would like to speed up my time here. Gotta concentrate for that. You play on console, but you've been watching people play PTR, right on. I'm playing PTR right now. We're running Andariel's Poison Rogue on Pit 91. This new Execute Paragon board glyph is the cat's pajamas as far as I'm concerned. I love it. Basically, every 50 basic attacks, I execute everything on the screen except for bosses. There it goes. Poof. The whole kit and caboodle goes down. I love it. There's a counter for it too, so if I want to try to let it go off at a specific time on a certain set of mobs, I can do that. I want it to go off right now. There it goes. Can you do PTR on Steam, or does it have to be Blizzard? I think it has to be Blizzard. I play that on Season 4 right now. I'm up to Tier 95 Pit. Right on. That's a high accomplishment, man. Good job. That is high pits, to be sure. Zilnak, there's Linak. What's up? Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Thanks for swinging through my live. Hope you're having a great day. It is another whole screen executed deal. See some more whole screen executed. Here it is, coming up. There it goes. So the Poison Rogue is based on two main skills, Puncture and Flurry, kind of pinging off one another. They work with the close quarters passive to create double damage. Ooh, execution. That's a Paragon node, by the way, that execution. I think it's, I can't remember which one it is, Cheap Shot, I want to say. The new Cheap Shot. I run in and run out to reset the boss. so that it is actually killable. Wow, that is nasty. How did she not die? I had her totally dead to rights. Why didn't my stagger? Jeez. Took way too long to kill her. Oh, okay. Michael BCT, how are you? Happy Friday, man. Hope you're well. Slynak, happy Friday. Thanks for sticking around for a few minutes. Jeremy Kelly, what's up? Theron Darkward, what's up, man? Thanks for sticking around for a few minutes with me. Andrew Speard, K Gibbs, Ethan Perez, Shane, of course, dude. Look at that. Shane is always there, dude. He's my man. AG, how are you, man? Thanks for sticking around for most of this. I love that Charger logo, by the way. Big Charger fan? Yeah, thanks, dude. It's good seeing that familiar face out there, that's for sure, Shane. Right on, dude. Alright, so that gives me some more Neath Iron. With Neath Iron, I can upgrade. 150 becomes 450. Alright, so now I should be able to get a little bit closer to maxing out my stuff, masterworking. Alright, my weapons are done, my neck is done, my head is done. I'm just going to go around the horn one by one. Okay, we're almost to the point now. Yeah, every 120, 240, 360, 480. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 120 is 600. That's how much I need. $600 Neath Iron. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 runs at level 91 to get everything up to tier 8, masterwork to tier 8. What does that leave me with? No Neath Iron, a little bit of Ingolith. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, so we got about 12 minutes left in the broadcast today. Broadcast stream, whatever you want to call it. You know how old somebody is if they call something a broadcast. You know they're old. Jeremy Kelly, thanks for hanging out. Theron Darkward, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate having you guys in the stream, man. Jeremy Kelly, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, man. Hope to see you again next week. I broadcast every Monday through Friday from 1:30 till 5 o'clock Central Time. Boy, am I glad to see you out there, that's for sure. It's nice to have company and hang out and talk while you play video games, man. With other people that like video games. Thanks, Jeremy. Sounds good, dude. This got easier, too, since I've been masterworking up my gear. Everything just starts to feel a little bit easier, a little bit easier, a little bit easier. Each one of these runs should give me 50. No, that's 4 runs. I only need to do 4 runs to get myself up. Thank you for the follow, DP17. We'll see you again next week, too, right? Hang out, play some video games, to rap about the future of the game, and anything else you want to talk about. Thank you, man. Of course. I am grateful for your friendship and would love to see you in the stream again. What are you hoping for the most out of Season 5? What are you looking forward to the most in Season 5 I'm looking forward to how short it's going to be, actually. Not that it's bad. I don't want to say that in a bad way, but I like a short season. I want to get through it and then on to the next. I don't want a lot of overkill time. You know, like the season's over, but the season's over for me, but it's still 3 months long. Nobody likes that feeling. And it's like more like, oh, well, it's time to play another game, I guess. Execution time. Drone Gold, welcome back. Is that what it's going to be like after this season, quicker seasons? No. Just this season will be quick because the season 6 is going to be, you know, the DLC season is coming out right after it on October 8th. That's the only reason this is a short season, or that season 5 will be a short season, because the DLC has been released. Normally it will be longer seasons. Seasons are typically like 3.5, 4 months long. Quicker seasons would be nice. I agree. I just don't think Blizzard is going to be able to put out quality content season after season if the seasons are only 3 months long. If they make shorter seasons, the content won't be as good. But I like the idea of a quicker season too.
Need more time.
Well, that's a lot of fire damage. Execution style. That's the way to get him down. A little branch off. Wow, what a day. 32 new followers, 32 new friends to see next week. I'm so stoked about that. Could this build be made now? Yes, in fact, I'm using a Season 4 build. I'll put a link to the build I'm using in chat as soon as I'm done. The only thing you need to make this build is Ondariel's Visage. Whoa. You have Harley for your Heartseek right now. Yeah, that's the right helm for that.
I'm not ready.
Ugh, I shouldn't have stayed in there. I had a feeling I shouldn't have stayed in there, and I stayed in anyway. Wow, I have to go all the way over there? Jeez. Yeah, it's going to get crucified. Actually, we can test it out, because I'll try my Heartseeker Rogue out. We can test out a Heartseeker Rogue after this run, dude, and see what it's like. Because I have a Heartseeker Rogue I can do. I didn't even... Yeah, I ran all my characters earlier. I forgot to run the HS Rogue. Man, I hate it when I'm behind the big fat sea hag boss and I can't see what's going on the ground behind her. I cannot see what's happening behind her big caboose. What's up, D Coffee? How are you? Happy Friday. Thank you for joining the live. See, I can't see what's going on back there. All right, let's just get away from him. Here I am behind him again. Not in a good place. Oh, jeez. I don't know what's going on with this boss. I have not had trouble with this boss. Well, anyway, let's go take a look and see what the Heartseeker Rogue will do on T91. We're going to know pretty quickly what it's capable of and what it's not going to do very, very fast. I'll put on RJ Kelly. What's up? Happy Friday, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. All right, DP17. Let's see what the Heartseeker Rogue will do. Here he is. I'm going to put my Harley on him, and we'll try a Pit 91 and see if he can hang with the other characters or not. All right, Harlequin Crest. As you can see, he's masterworked up to about 8 across the board. I only like the crossbow because of the vulnerable damage implicit as opposed to damage to distant. I'd rather have a bow, to be honest with you. Here, I'll show you my stuff. Yeah, it is a crossbow with vulnerable damage, Heartseeker. Everything's got vulnerable damage, vulnerable damage, vulnerable damage, vulnerable damage, vulnerable damage, vulnerable damage, vulnerable. Hey, Laurel C, how are you? All right, so let's see what this does with Pit 91. I have vulnerables damage stacked out the yank. Caroline Ram, how are you? Caroline Ramsey, happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're smiling. I am doing good. Here we go. Heartseeker Rogue. This isn't bad. No, stuff's taking way too long to die. There's the execution. This is not respect at all. It's just, hey, good, Caroline. Glad to hear it. Thank you for joining my live. We're just playing some Diablo IV, testing out the PTR for next season. And testing out right now Heartseeker Rogue, which appears to be heavily nerfed. Yeah, it's nerfed. I'm ahead of the timer, but it's not by much. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, which is crazy considering. Moonrise must have got a little buff because that's working. That is working for me. There's an execution. Die already, Outlaw. Jeez. There we go. Couldn't get that defender down. Game is so boring, all you use is one attack ability. Well, it's not the game that's boring, it's this particular character that's like that, where you're just using one basic skill. You're right, Alex, that it's one basic skill. And this particular build can feel a little boring because of that. And really, that's the same as Bash Barbarian and Firebolt. You know, there's a few builds that use the basic skill tree that are not that exciting to play because they're so one-dimensional. Gladrius, great to see you, man. My fellow streamer on TikTok. How are you? Everybody, please check out Gladrius' channel when you get a chance. He's a great streamer on TikTok as well. Everything's executed. I'm ahead of the timer, but it's going to take me a long time to do this. Yeah, you're not wrong, Alex. When you play with a basic skill attack like this, it can be a little bit one-dimensional and boring feeling. You're not wrong. It's just, it is fun to make these things work. It's fun to make basic skill builds work. Ryan Perry, what's up, man? Happy Friday. Thank you for joining the live. I gotta go back through there and finish that pile. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. This whole stack has to go down. There we go. Stay at it long enough and everything dies because of the execution factor. I really, really wish this was a good build, but it's not. Not for Season 5, it's not. Yeah, this is going to take way too long for me to want to finish it. So there's your Heart Seeker DP17. It's slow. It's just not that great in Season 5. I was farming tier 101 with this guy in Season 5. Probably clearing a tier 101 in about 3 minutes with this guy. Yeah, it is. It's very sad. It's a little frustrating to play it and see how much weaker it is. Now, there may be a way of making it viable. I'm not sure. Yeah. Goodbye, Heartseeker Rogue. But welcome. Goodbye, Heartseeker Rogue. Welcome, Andariel's Poison Rogue. You got to give away something to get something back, I guess, with these people. Lydia, great to see you. You having a smooth day at work? I'm hoping so. Nate the Taint, great to see you. Happy Friday. Whoa. I still want the gear. Just got a delivery, very busy. Okay, so not smooth. You're packing stuff out probably. Executed everything there. Oh, that flame still found me, huh? From all the way over there. What's up, Raven? What's up, Pikachu? How you guys doing? Happy Friday. Thanks for joining my live and hanging out for a few minutes. I appreciate you very much. Ooh. Lots of fire. All right, I've got to get back here to these two defenders, take them out, or else this crew will never go down. One thing I will say for this is the survivability is great. I'm not dying. Did I get my necro figured out? Yes, I did. Hey, Raven. I did get the necro figured out. For PTR 5. Yeah, bone spirit. Ah! There we go. Sorry, too much nose. Too much noise. Oh shoot, I forgot to leave. There we go.
I can't do that.
Okay, here we go. Now this guy, at least I'll be able to see what's happening. Okay, there he goes. I don't know why you jumped on me. I did more damage to you than you did to me. This guy's got a lot of health, I guess, because I'm not taking him out. Shit. Must be having fun tonight because I'm still on. Not really. I was playing this like I was playing a melee rogue. I don't know why.
Need more time.
Oh, I'm already doing better than I was against him last fight. Ooh. Ooh. You need to do better. You got more and viewers than I ever get. Well, thanks a lot, Raven. And it's not a matter of doing better. I don't think it's better or worse. I think it's just finding the right time for you and finding your people, you know. I struggled for a long time with having nobody on Twitch, dude, and I still have almost nobody on Twitch. And it's very frustrating. And then, you know, TikTok took a few minutes to get going. It didn't happen overnight, and I got like 8 to 10 people that always show up for me, and another 8 to 10 that are kind of rotating around those 8 to 10. And so I've been very lucky to have 8, 9, 10, 12 people in channel almost all the time. And it's not better or worse or like anything other than just be yourself, dude, and find a good time of day and find your people. For me, my time of day turned out to be like 1:30 till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. That works out really good for my life and also for my viewers. Hey, Phil Cosby, welcome back, man. It's great to see you again. But don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back and buck up and keep going, dude. I know what it's like to feel discouraged with the streaming game. Believe me, buddy. And I don't think I'm anywhere, dude. I'm still nowhere. I'm still just a little nobody. So, thank you for saying that. But you're fine, dude. I've watched your stream. You're engaging. You talk to your viewers. You're like people like you. You just got to keep doing it, dude. Same thing to you. Keep doing it. Don't give up on it. All right, so it's way past time. The show's over, and I've been having a pretty good time, but I'm going to end it right here and say to everyone that stuck with me this afternoon, thank you so much. KR Gibbs, Andrews Beard, Shane, Jeremy Kelly, Wolf, what's up, buddy? Raven, all of you, thank you for being with me. Have a great weekend. I may do a surprise stream tomorrow or Sunday, who knows? Or a late night one for some Elden Ring DLC. I got to test the Elden Ring deal. Thank you, Bradley B. Have a great day. You too. Appreciate you guys. Peace out. I'll see you out with some music. Ready for music? Here it comes. Little rock metal extravaganza. This is called Don't Bleed on Me. It's by my old band called My Jurisdiction. I'm not in it anymore.
We are all living in an empty pattern, told to create a scene, limited only by what we can dream and what our minds can see. When we're shown the truth of the our youth at the palace really empty. There's a code you see, and you best to agree, or else there will be no peace. There's a freeway running through the breezeway, leading to a feeling I was wrong. Learn to go out, you in everything you do, so I have a place to call my own. Now I find myself lost beyond the shade, taking down, going spin through town. I'm not sorry now, I'm no longer bound to the haters who watch me drown. I'm not out. I'm not out. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's a